Oh, I'm muted. Oh, no wonder you guys weren't answering. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. You guys missed out on some quality, like, singing. You missed out on some quality, I was like, oh, welcome to the stream today. Nobody said anything. I was like, oh, all right. Did you know, chat? Oh, no. Anyway, did you know that it is colder in New York than it is in Stockholm right now? Pretty significantly. I went to Stockholm for Nim's New Year's bash or whatever, which I'm sure at least one of you would have seen that. It was significantly colder when I got back to New York than it was in Stockholm. Oh, we heard. Okay. Yeah, no, I was only over there for a couple of days. Obviously, just basically took a long weekend. Got in Tuesday night very late because my flight was delayed. And took yesterday and finished the Hidden Ground script. So that's why I'm on today. But yeah, I wanted to stream yesterday. They didn't, dude. So I was going to finish the Hidden Ground script on the flight back from Stockholm, right? It's like 8 hours, okay? 8 hours. Well, from Amsterdam, because it was like Stockholm, you get it. 8-hour flight. I get on the flight and my computer, my laptop, does not work unless it's not plugged in. I realize that kind of defeats the purpose of a laptop, but let's be honest, most of the time you've got your laptop plugged in too. All right, the battery doesn't work. I don't know if I broke it. I don't know what happened. It's been like that for a long time. It's still a good laptop. It still runs well. It just has to be plugged in. I sit down. The outlet doesn't work on the flight. So I talk to the lady. I'm like, hey, can you reset it? She resets the whole plane's outlets. Everybody's outlets are down. So I did manage to get everybody like a 50 euro coupon by bothering them so much about the outlets, but the result was I couldn't finish the damn script. So instead, I watched the 4 most recent episodes of Stranger Things to catch up on what was going on. Which were good. I liked them. But I would have wanted to finish the script. So I had to basically move those 8 hours to yesterday, finish the script yesterday, and now we're able to stream today. I'll probably stream this weekend too. New York is slightly further south than Rome. Yes, and it was like negative Celsius when I landed. Death predictions for Stranger Things? I think either Steve or Jonathan dies. Way to screw everyone over? I didn't screw everybody over. No. The outlets didn't work from the start. I didn't ruin everybody else's outlets. The outlets already didn't work, Kyle. Yeah. Hello, sir. Love from the UK. FM26 is harder to win matches, and I love it. Well, I'm glad you love it, Connor. I'm glad you love it. Love the challenge. Hell yeah, man. No, I mean, obviously, it's still buggy and stuff, but as long as they keep patching the bugs, you know. Yeah, it was not only yours. Yeah, no, who's going to die in Stranger Things? I think it's either. I don't think they're going to kill too many of them. Stranger Things is not the type of show where you lose like a bunch of main characters. You're maybe going to lose one main character. I would guess it's either Jonathan or Steve, the Hare Harrington. Yeah. What's happening with the new FIFA game? I mean, bro, I don't know. I saw the same announcement that you did, that it's going to be on Netflix. I don't know what that means. You know, there's going to be a football management game on Netflix, a soccer game on Netflix that's like FIFA's game. It's being developed by some studio nobody knows anything about. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I have no idea. I will probably play it. I'm interested to see how good the game is, obviously. It is the final season? Yeah, which is why I think one's going to die. I don't think we'll get out with every main character intact. But I mean, Max has died, Hop has died, and they just aren't dead, you know? I always love stories like that now. Did you know that in Parks and Recreation is my favorite? So he's talking about how Steve was supposed to die in season 1, but the writers fell in love with him so much they decided against it. I do love that. And it's always funny because when you know that writers did that, you can look at season 2 and just see how they like jackknifed Steve Harrington into it, right? Hey, I mean, especially if we're not talking about season 5, chat, Although the first 4 seasons of Stranger Things have been out for years, you are not immune to spoilers if something has been out for years. All right. But in Parks and Recreation, Chris Pratt's character was supposed to leave after season 1, but they thought he was so funny and they liked him so much they kept him around. I love how shows do that. I love it. I like the idea that you're just writing a show. I always used to think when I was a little kid that, like, if you're writing a show, like, basically if I'm playing MELILLA, I already knew how it was going to end. Like, I have it all written out, like the basic structure of where all the characters are going and what happens. But then you learn, the more you learn about that industry, they know almost nothing, right? They just figure it out. Omar on The Wire, Andy Bernard in The Office. Yeah, no, I guess there's a lot of these where they just go, you know what, this character works. I like this guy. Let's keep him here. He's making it pop. Matey, thank you for the 2 months, dude. Thank you for supporting the stream. Gulazzo, thank you for the 23 months. Looking forward to your 2 years next month, brother. I appreciate it. Reese, the editor, with the big 64 months. Reese, the head of all content at Zealand Corp. Reese, the editor, thank you for the 64. Good to see you, man. Now get back to work. I'm just kidding. I don't think he has anything to work on right now, actually. Fredinho, thank you for the 7 months. I appreciate the prime. Stones, thank you for the 52 months, baby. Yeah. Magano, thank you for the 34 months. Domno, thank you for the 3 months. Appreciate you with using the prime. Thank you for supporting the stream. Pixel Pennon, thank you for the 47 months. Almost 4 years. I'm looking forward to that celebration next month. I'll get my confetti ready. Fishik, thank you for the 21 months. Totally escaped my mind that Malia is on the African continent. Yeah, you compete in a European league. Yes, it's pretty cool, isn't it? Chuck Ye, thank you for the 47 months, nearly 4 years. Hey, you and Pixel Pennon are going to have your 4 years together. Nice, congrats on the 2 years. I got you, dude. Thank you for supporting the stream. Delicious, thank you for the 10 months. UD. Thank you for the 100 bits, Conscience. I went to see Zealand, and all I saw was 20-foot gold statue of Zealand and the man hidden, surrounded by officials. Enraged, I did the only thing I thought was reasonable. I tore up the stadium. Messi's tour of India. Have you guys seen the clips coming out after that, by the way? Have you guys been seeing the clips of the Messi India tour? Insane. Surely you guys have been seeing that. Jesse and oh, that's true, Barack. Jesse in Breaking Bad was supposed to get cut after the first season. But one of my favorite characters of all time. Yeah, Messi's been on tour in India, and it's just been the most cringe thing ever, dude. India unveiled a 70-foot statue of Lionel Messi. I'm sorry, bro. Like, you can't just be building. We got to have a law in the United Nations, right? You cannot just be building statues of people that had no effect, like no particular effect on your, like you can't, what is that? It would be like people in Poland building a 70-foot statue of Wayne Gretzky. Why? It's not like the statue's that bad. It's a fine statue. It's not the best statue I've ever seen, but I'm not going to like make fun of it. But like, why would New Zealand build a 70-foot statue of Tom Brady? There's no reason to do it. I don't understand it. India's built a 70-foot statue of Lionel Messi. Why? In his hometown, somewhere in Argentina, somewhere in Barcelona. These are the acceptable, Miami. These are the acceptable locations to build a Lionel Messi statue. Like, is that not the most embarrassing thing you could possibly imagine, the fact that India's built this statue? It's one of the most embarrassing, like, it's just such a, like, I saw a tweet, right? It was like, this is why, like, Indian people get clowned online particularly. Most of the time when they do, it's just racist idiots, right? But there is this element of Indian culture that is, like, I don't understand it, right? And I've never been to India, and I wish I'm going to go at some point in my life and learn more about this. You know, I love immersing myself in cultures and everything. But there is an element to the way that they, like, their fandom, the celebrity culture in India that I don't understand. It doesn't make sense to me. It's weird to me. It's really weird to me. What about New Zealand building a 70-foot statue of Old Zealand? I mean, that would be acceptable. If it would make more sense if New Zealand built the 70-foot statue of me. Right? What do I think of Captain Tsubasa? I actually don't know who or what that is, unfortunately, but I feel like that every time somebody asks something like that, that could be something that I get clowned on for not knowing, right? What's up, Watch? Hope you're doing well on YouTube. Imagine USA made a 70-foot statue of Christos Karas. Yeah, exactly. Why would you do it? I feel like India needs, like, to celebrate its own sporting heroes. Like the guy, his last name's Kohli. I can't remember his first name. Build a 70-foot statue of that guy. He's the best cricket player in the world, I think. I don't know for sure. I'm just saying.
Fight bravely against relegation and then being relegated. I got a new job in the same country and can't wait to beat them. My villain arc begins now. Also, it would be bespoke to get more armchair history episodes, or 20 good minutes.
Very bespoke. I did think about armchair history today. That's all I'll say. I had a thought about armchair history today. Even Chhetri. Yeah, dude. Build it. You want to build a football statue? Build a statue to Sunil Chhetri. Virat Kohli. Thank you very much. His name's Virat Kohli. Man, it's an anime football and you have players from real life. It's an anime football. Oh, that's why I've heard of it before. It's a football anime. Okay. Carl's been trying to bully me to watch anime every time I see him, so I think at some point I'm going to watch football anime. We'll see how that goes. An Ansi Carolainen. I propose an Ansi Carolainen statue in Montevideo. American starts a sentence with, I feel like India needs, and you approach a minefield there, Z, but you manage to avoid the explosives. I am a master of being able to wade in and out of potentially dangerous conversational situations. Pulisic statue coming up. Bro, if he gets the U.S. to a quarterfinal with a win over like a Brazil in the round of 16, build it. Build the statue. I mean, Christian Pulisic's really the player that started the American wave in Europe. He's the guy that gets the credit for it. He was the first American wonder kid that was actually a wonder kid by European standards. Young 17-year-old, regular in the first team at Borussia Dortmund. Like, he's the guy that changed the game for us. The stream's pretty late for me. I'm sorry, Markanovich. Well, then let's get started. Chat, here's where we are in the Segunda Federación Grupo 5. The fourth division of Spain. UD Malia is in fourth, 5 points off the top of the league standings as we start our next adventure. Well, it's the same adventure. The adventure continues. We are on a bit of a hot streak right now. We've won 3 of our last 4 matches, and we've done so with scoring buckets of goals. After getting shut out, we've scored 5, 1, 4, and 5 goals so far, which is pretty awesome. We're kind of zipping right now. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Virginia had a guy go 3rd in the MLS Super Draft. Wait, for real? Congrats to him, dude. That's awesome. I haven't been keeping up with Virginia soccer recently, but I'm glad that they're still doing well. I mean, they probably always will be. You got a nice stadium, good infrastructure. Would you say you're in motion? Yeah, we're in motion. You know, we've only got 1 loss since August, so we're thumbing in that respect. And then when you look, of course, at the league table, we're a team of a certain number of goals. We have 29 goals. The next most in the team is 21. But obviously, we're conceding far too many goals. We've conceded 16 over the course of the season. But we are obviously creating a ton of chances, and we are banging goals into the back of the net. So let's get to it. October 27th. Only top in the league gets promoted, though. So we got to lock in. We can't play with our food here because it looks like there's going to be 1 or 2 teams that are going to be able to push us, right? They've won 8 of their first 11 matches, the team that's top of the league. So that's going to be a bit of a challenge for us to try and overcome that team. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a bit of a challenge, but I feel like we're up for it, you know? I feel like we're up for that challenge. Who do you think City should go for if reports about Pep leaving? Were there reports about Pep leaving? What? Roadrunner, I'm happy about your villain arc, though. Thank you for the 40 months. Thank you for supporting the stream and supporting everything we do. I hope you're having a good one. Enjoy your lack of ads for another month, man. You miss a week and this happens? Wow. Next season, he's gone? I know, dude. I didn't even miss a week, man. I streamed on Friday. That night, I flew to Sweden. I flew back from Sweden on Tuesday. That was the quickest European trip of all time so I could get back to you, gaggle of fools. I was back here so fast I didn't even blink twice. I miss it, you know? Who goes to City? I'm going to tell you what happens. I think Xabi Alonso gets fired from Real Madrid. I think he goes to Manchester City. The only roadblock to that would be his allegiance with Liverpool if he feels like that job might be available. But if Arne Slot turns it around and, like, you know, Champions League semifinals it or something, easy top 4 finish this year, because I don't think they're going to be able to win the league, and doesn't get fired, I think Xabi Alonso makes a ton of sense. If I was a Xabi Alonso person, like if I was Xabi Alonso, right? I'd posted the coolest retirement message of all time. I have the squarest jaw in recorded human history. General Xabi Alonso things. That's what I think the Man City job, that's an incredibly attractive job. Xabi Alonso gets fired now, so no way. Oh, come on. He would wait. Xabi Alonso's not a desperate man, all right? Xabi Alonso is not thirsty. He is not desperate. Xabi Alonso knows that his best job opportunities are not going to show up in January. He's going to wait for the summer. He's going to have an opportunity. Yeah. Do you think Pep wants to manage an Dog! 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 I regret to announce that due to a deterioration in the club's financial position, the payroll has been reduced from $69.49 to $47.56. And because we haven't fixed the bugs, I'm assuming that's in weekly when I have my budget set to per annum. So I don't even know what that means, but I'm sure it's not good because that is virtually a 25% decrease right there in terms of the financial situation. I was under my wage budget. I am now over my wage budget by nearly $500,000 a year. If I fail the board stuff because they changed it, don't you dare. Where's the recruitment?
Please use my sub money for the budget.
Thank you. We need that. Please use my sub money for the budget. All right, they're happy with the finances. But if they come to me and they're mad about the finances, I am going to be furious because I worked with the budget they gave me. Wanger, thank you for the 63 months. Chester, thank you for the 65 months. That is incredible from both of you guys. Look, I am dissatisfied with this. They have taken a semi-pro. They have cut my transfer budget or my wage budget by 25%. Bro, we just got to get up. We just got to get up a division so we can get that money back. We got to get up to the 3rd division. All right, Rui Patricio, Antonio Sanchez, Eric Holt, Nadal Chalik, Sheik Traore, Eder, Varela, Gilbert Bendama, E.C. Ross, Ernest Ohmang, the hero, Jurgen Locadia. All right, lads. Dabala, Intem, Lima, Reitz, Irabor, Gervinho, Willie. Haranzo, El Mutani, Miguel Rubio, Pop Sheik Jop, and Sully. Give me Brown Irabor, please. For Nasser Najib. Dang it! I don't know everybody's full name. What the hell? Okay. Opposition instructions, which apparently has been fixed now. They've talked about that in the other stuff. We're going to see how they play. I need a heat map, bro. If I'm not going to see the roles of the players, I need a heat map during the matches to tell me where these freaking players are going so I don't have to watch the full match to figure it out. Done did. Thank you so much to the Tier 1. Thank you for supporting the stream. I appreciate you. Enjoy your lack of ads. Enjoy your bacon. Enjoy your emotes. And welcome to an elite online gaming community. Day one of asking for SYS. Why do you need it? Yeah, of course we'll bring a Save Your Saves back. We'll do some fun Save Your Saves. Oh man. You know what I did watch last night? I forgot about this. I watched the entirety of Adolescence. I meant to watch one episode with dinner and then just ripped all four. One of the best shows I've ever seen. If anybody's on the fence about it, I know a bunch of people watched that a long time ago. Tremendous show. Whoa. Amazing. Enjoyed the video today. It was nice to see a full update breakdown. I got you, brother. I got you. It was hard for me to keep straight everything that they'd changed. So I kind of did that video for me, you know? I kind of did that video for me. I don't feel comfortable enough to do a rating tactics video also. I'm still learning this game too, man. We're the favorites, bro. Got to play well. We're the favorites. I might not be able to pay some of you guys next season, so that just increases the intensity of this season. Come on now. Come on now, brother. Come on now, brother. Show me what you got. In the rain. Nice. Ernest Ohamang. Let's just build some nice plays here. Let's just build some nice plays here. Oh, they're showing the rolls now. Oh my goodness. Oh my, they're not showing it on opposition instructions, which they should. But they're showing the rolls. Huh. All right, that's pretty sweet. That's pretty cool. Hey, guys, game started. Guys, the game, it started. Gentlemen. Well, we really don't apply a lot of pressure on that particular spot in the field, which is why we would not want to play direct long balls to the left side of our formation. I can't get specific enough to tell you not to do that, but in real life, I would. Nice. Okay. Just checking, our in-possession instructions and our build-up plan is short, with goalkeeper distribution focused on the center backs. Let's go fullback, shall we? Let's go fullbacks. Let's emphasize getting the ball to our wingbacks as quickly as possible, which would generally mean whatever you're not doing right now, Rui. We need a little confidence in the team here to give them the ball and let them be able to do something here. Just a little confidence in the team. Yeah, I'm on the latest update that's been pushed to the base game. I'm not on the beta track, though. Ooh, get there. He's going to shoot. Oi! Good hit, son. Good hit, son. Good hit. It's a quality strike right there. That's a quality strike. You're getting cooked? I'm not getting cooked. Shots are even. We're up on XG. They just have a ton of the ball. They had over 60% possession for most of the first half. Oh, there's a guy up there, and his name is Ernest. Let's go. Somebody make a run. Literally anybody. Why is nobody crashing? You're the striker, Jurgen. Just go. You got to be busting your back to get in there. He's not doing anything. He's just loafing around by midfield. Now, look, we're the highest scoring team in the league. We can't, okay, we got a lot of shots right toward, keep getting shots away. We got a lot of shots right towards the end of that first half. I almost don't want this half, I don't want that half to end, you know? Hermit, thank you for the 38 months, dude. Holy Toledo. Holy frick. Yeah, we got 25% of our wage budget cut off, it looked like. Well, we went from 68,000 a week to 47,000 a week, was what it said. Oh, let's go, Sheik. Let's go, Sheik. Get to that end line. Oh, bring it top of the box now. No, anything than what you did. That's okay. That's a good header, though. Bendama. You got to use Gilbert when we're on this side of the field. We have an overload with Bendama being a channel. Holy good. Shoot! Recover, recover, recover. Recover. It's all right. Let that guy have the ball. Let that guy have it. All right, now we got to drop the line, get in the right spots. They broke that down really well. All right, we're just gonna have to dig in here because this is a chance for them somewhere. Oh, good save, Rui. Solid hands, Rui. Solid hands, man. Let's go, Ross. Let's go, EC Ross. Open your eyes, EC. Run at this guy and then use your teammate. No, don't invite the... Oh! Actually did better than I thought once he, like, let two more defenders back into play. Got a pretty decent shot off. It's a good save. At this level, that's a good save. Subs! Willie's complacent? Bro. Let's go, Willie. Show me a little something, Willie. All right, Ohemeng's not playing well. EC Ross is not playing well. Ohemeng's nervous as well. I'm actually going to go Gervinho. Ernest Ohemeng with a rare match where I'm not feeling the vibes, you know? I'm not feeling the vibes. I'm going to get Eder out for Najib El-Moutani. No, I'm going to get him for Reitz. I don't like putting in an apprehensive guy in this spot. There's not really anything else I can ask him to do. So I want Mats Reitz to take Eder's spot. Mats, you're going to figure it out. Yves Dabala, you're taking Chalik's spot because apparently Chalik has not been super sharp. Assuming he's just turning the ball over when he has it. It's not exactly like we've had a ton of defensive mistakes here. All right, guys, I'm going to hit a little encourage shout because I'm not seeing enough belief that we're going to win this game, okay? Gervinho. Reitz. He's got it back to Gervinho. Francisco Varela! On the beat drop! Yeah, baby! Francisco Varela! It's 1-0. UD Malia. It's the superstar wingback again from 39-year-old Gervinho. Yeehaw. Just needed an encourage. We just needed an encourage shout. That's all we needed. Just a little encouragement. And a few subs. Gervinho. Still got the sauce. Spins it to Varela, who never lost the sauce. Gilbert Bendama, a lot of space. I'd love to see him attack a defender. Oh, Reese. Ufka, thank you so much for the 42 months. That is a really good dad joke. I'm going to go with a B-. Hope your hypothetical guy's okay. All right, Jurgen. Mats Reitz, who just subbed in, is going to be the guy to take it. Yep. We have our penalties set, so I guess I don't need to check anymore. All right, Mats Reitz, put this match away now. EC Ross, great work. Mats Reitz brings it home for UD Malia. It's 2-0. Off the bench into the back of the net. Yeah, baby. That was a hell of a pen. That was a hell of a pen. Sorry to bug you, but any word on the remaining FM26 giveaways? Yes, so 16 have been sent out. I got flagged for manual review because I was buying too many game keys, but 16 of the 20 winners have gotten their keys. So if you were a winner of giveaways 17, 18, 19, or 20, which Smart Rocker, I believe you were one of those, then it hasn't been sent out. That's the update. Yeah, it's nothing nefarious. I got flagged for manual review because I was buying too many game keys. But if you were one of the first 16 giveaways and you did not get it, oh, please score. Shoot it, Gilbert! Never mind. Goal! What a beautiful goal. UD Malia up 3-0. The floodgates are open. The floodgates are open. Yes, if you were one of the first 16 giveaways, you should have gotten it already. If you did not, you need to tell me. If you're 17 through 20, then you are not supposed to have gotten it yet. I was the last one. All right, yeah. Hold tight, brother. It is on the way. Absolutely sensational tiki-taka to EC Ros. And UD Malia is going to have a very impressive looking 3-0 win on the road unless there's more in store. Great performance by EC Ross today. Love to see that, man. You love to see that. Mats Reitz. Going Sheik Traore. Mats Reitz. Oh. I have never seen Mats Reitz contribute significantly offensively in a match before. I mean, he's scored goals, but they're like chaos goals on set pieces or real late arrival or whatever. Kill Scar, I think I was 17. Well, if you're 17 to 20 on the giveaways, you should not have gotten your key yet. Everybody in the first 16 should have gotten their key. Yeah, no, I mean, everybody 1 through 16 should have their key. For whatever reason you don't, then message me. Or get in touch with the mods, as Ollie said. All right, great win, boys. Just what the doctor ordered right there. Just what the doctor ordered. If anyone else getting bugged where you switch players and you're starting 11 on the squad stream, it doesn't swap and automatically update with the right order. I don't know what you're talking about, but dude, is there a way? I guess the only way to get rid of this bug would be to fill my B team, which financially I obviously can't do because financially my club is cutting everything right now. Despite the fact that we're winning matches. All right, we've got Leganes B team at home in 7 days. Let's go, baby. Any guide of how to scout in lower leagues? Yeah, I've made that video a couple of times. George. Sorry, you guys have the same color, George. My bad. It was corner of my eye work there, George. I meant no disrespect. George, please, leave me alone. Don't do it to me, George. Thank you for sorting it, George. But yes, scouting in the lower leagues don't pay money for anybody. In very rare circumstances do you pay money for players. Rui Patricio's left his agent. Like, what do you mean I ended up on a semi-pro team? Heck yeah, brother. What's up, keeper man? Z's forehead blocking the sun in Stockholm. Yeah, probably was. What'd you do here in Sweden? Is the reason we haven't seen the sun in a month? No, I was, I went to Nim's New Year's show, which is earlier because, so for those that don't know, Nim is a streamer. We met through Football Manager a long time ago. Nim's one of my best friends. I stay at him and his fiance Yabe's place like every year after TwitchCon in Europe. We've gone on trips together. We're great friends. So he does this New Year's show that I've never been able to go to, but because his fiance is pregnant, he had to host the New Year's show earlier, so I had the opportunity to go, even though I obviously had to wedge it in between Christmas and the end of Rust Twitch Rivals. So I went to the New Year's show, and he had me host the red carpet, so I interviewed people on the red carpet for an hour at the beginning of his New Year's show. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. Miguel's picked up an ankle injury. He's out for 2 weeks. That's our 16-year-old reserve center back. Love him, but that makes sense right there. Yeah. Razorwind, thank you for the 31 months. So, I mean, I flew over Friday, flew back Tuesday. It was a very quick turnaround. I was in Stockholm. Yep. Good time, though. Got to see a lot of friends, not just them. It was really nice. Yeah, got to see a lot of friends. And made some new ones. Met some cool new people. Haven't played FM in 5 years, though I was cured until YouTube recommended your videos. Now I'm binge watching them and playing FM 20 again. Oh, Quiz, thank you for the 100 bits, dude. I am so sorry at what I've done to you. I am so sorry. Any Hot Mom FC going on? No, Alexa was not in Sweden. No Hot Moms FC in Sweden. I love how that human portrait for injuries looks like a hobgoblin or a troll. Hey, why are you making fun of my build, bro? I was the model for that. You making fun of my build? That's what I look like. Yeah, the injury screen is very funny. So both of my wingers have at least 8 goal contributions, while Jurgen Locadia, to be fair, he's kind of been hurt. But I expected more from Jurgen. That striker spot is not locked down if somebody's going to be able to show up to steal it. All right. Didn't get a good performance out of Chalik last time. Ruben Aranzo. Ruben Aranzo's the signing that like really angered me. Is this team good? They're 12th out of 18. Good enough that we're going to pay attention to them. I'm not going to over-rotate. I was going to think of maybe put Miguel Rubio in there, give him a match, but you know, I'm not feeling it. Also, I'm just not getting a lot from Gilbert Bendama. I was getting more from Najib El Mouatani. So I think we give Najib El Mouatani a chance to start a match, and then we see if he can do a little something. Because Gilbert Bendama was good, but Najib El Mouatani was better before he got hurt. So we're going to get Najib El Mouatani back into the team. Outside of that, same starting 11. Let's ride, boys. Arab Cup video win? Bro, I saw that goal. I mean, apparently an incredible final. I didn't get to watch the whole thing, but I saw that first goal that Morocco scored in the Arab Cup final. Insane. Insane. Now, I want to get Rubio a start, though. You're right. Challenge you to do your next career in Romania? I got to learn Romanian first. Give me time. We're favorites, and we should be winning this comfortably. Try playing with Willie. I'm thinking about it, amigos. I'm thinking about it. We're on a good run. Let's keep that going. Will I have faith in you? Never hurt anybody. I'm going to look every single one of them deep in the eyes and tell them how much I love them. Okay. Glad we could do that. Free Willie. Uh-oh. We've unlocked something. All right, boys. Still in 4th. Just got to keep winning games. Leganes B team. Hey, they've come all the way to Africa in match day 13 of the Spanish 4th Division of Football, Group 5. UD Malia, Leganes B team. A club that recently in UD Malia transitioned to semi-professional, which is not a step that most clubs would like to take, trying to look after their financial security. But then they put together quite the squad, and they were made the betting favorites to win this league. They struggled a bit early to get this entirely new team to gel, but now that everybody's come together, it's a real chance. They've won 4 of their last 5 matches. They're starting to catch fire. Their offense has been irrepressible. It's only a matter of time. Spouter, thank you for the 10 months. Appreciate you spending $5 of Jeff Bezos money to support the stream. Enjoy your lack of ads. I'm looking forward to your 1-year celebration. I'm back, I am. I wasn't gone that long, but I'm back. Hey, guys, you ever heard of a highlight? That'd be so cool right now. 2 of the 3 teams outside the playoff race in the Conference League are already down a goal. True, it is Conference League time right now. I was just going to watch a bunch of extended highlights and then tell my boy Zealandism to make a video about it later, because I wanted to stream. Najib! Oh, what a ball! EC Ross out to Ernest Ohamang, who nails it. What a shot by Ernest. Wow. What a hit, son. Great ball by Ross. Glad that EC Ross is settled in, but what the hell? We're not going to win this one if we don't shoot. It's been really disappointing to watch so far, guys. Varela's nervous. Ross and Traore are complacent. All right, Ohamang obviously not doing it. I'm going to try a little switch up here. I'm going to free up Jurgen Locadia a little bit and take him off target forward. I'm thinking maybe we're just not playing in the right way for Jurgen to be used effectively in that. We're going to free him up to move around a little bit more because he is a skillful all-around player. All right, we do have some positions that we'll need to change, obviously. Varela and Ohamang are not doing well. And neither is Locadia. We have to swap out the whole left side of our team. That's never a good sign. That is never a good sign. Okay, left side of the team. Willie, you're in. Ohameng's motivated, but we're going to have to drop him. Willie's in, Gervinho's in, and Varella's coming out for Lima as well. This is why we put together a talented team. All right, and we're bringing in Gilbert Bandama as well. All right, I believe in you guys. Look, genuinely, all four of you guys, I think you're fantastic players that are good enough to affect this game in a super positive way. Go do it. Go affect this game in a super positive way. It's a bit of a platoon substitution. I want the team to have a little bit of a different feel after that. But we're not getting... I mean, we've had the one highlight, and it was Ernest Ohameng being in on goal. All right, here we go. Now we get it going on. Gilbert Bandama. Ooh, good pass. Lima. Lima takes his guy. Oh, he should have crossed it. Oh, he had the cross. Oh, good pass. Oh, good pass. Sheik should have probably shot that. Eder. That's not a bad look, though. That's not a bad look, though. That's very well constructed. Oh, man. Sheik Traore probably should have shot that. But Eder being wide open from 18 yards out is a pretty good look. All right. Nadal Chalik. Eder. What is that highlight? That was a highlight. We stopped our lives to watch that. I'll bring in Reitz. That helped last time. I mean, look, I'm really happy that our defense is locking it down, but my goodness, we can't come out and just be laying eggs every time we play a match until the 70th minute. We created absolutely nothing in this whole match. I mean, there was just nothing to that. We created absolutely nothing. No, what was that? We should never draw 0-0. We scored too many goals for that. Also, Willie, you haven't scored all season, bro. It's my strikers, dude. We can't rely on our strikers. Jurgen Locadia and Willie, neither of them has been able to figure out anything at all that has allowed them to help. Marco Perez is a youth player, so that injury doesn't matter. They haven't been able to figure out anything at all. Bleak, thank you for the 4 months. It's not bleak yet, but yikes. Thank you for being a part of the Hammers. Congrats on cooking your bacon, dude. I missed my son's birth to watch that highlight. See, we've got people that are dedicated. And it's giving me highlights where we just loft the ball out. Top 50 best players in the world. I'll be the Kylian Mo Salah. 34-year-old Mo Salah. Not according to Arnie Slot, he's not. Rafinha, Olise. That doesn't surprise me much. Florian Wirtz. Nico Williams cracking the top 20. All right, Lamine Yamal all the way down at 25. Okay. Didn't clock that we hadn't seen Lamine Yamal yet. They got him behind Ruben Diaz for best players in the world, by the way. Lautaro Martinez. No Pulisic? Question mark? That's crazy. Vitinha, Doku, Fernandez, Isak. Hell, now, right now. Danny Olmo, Buffon, Koundé, Diaz, Marquinhos, John Stones at Liverpool. Love that. They got Ter Stegen on Bayern at 50. Okay. Shamrock Rovers have scored. Yeah, let me look at the old league. Sorry, let me click on standings. All right, who's on the line? Finnish KUPS, Zrinski, and Breiteblik are on the line. Even if they win, they're okay. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple teams here that could lose, and then you could get a win from down here. They would go up to 6, and they would still be on 7. True. Is there anybody losing on 4? No, there's nobody losing on 4. You have to be losing on 4 to have a chance. So it's these 3 teams that have a chance to jump in. It's actually pretty unexciting, I'm not going to lie. These 3 teams have a chance to jump in, but they have to at least draw And right now, KUPS is losing to Crystal Palace, which obviously they're supposed to. Legia Warsaw has scored. They're already out, though. Kind of embarrassing for Legia Warsaw, dude. Kind of embarrassing. Yeah, I mean, the Red Imps are going to go to the playoff. They are playing... Oh, they're losing to Legia. So if KUPS scores, if Zrinski scores, or if Brights Oblique scores 2, then Lincoln Red Imps is out. If not, Gibraltar's Lincoln Red Imps are headed to a European knockout. Remarkable. I mean, to me, they beat actual teams. I don't know. I mean, it sounds weird, but they beat actual teams. Only 6 games in the Conference League.
And let me take a look. A and C were terrible, but I was happy with the bespoke gameplay.
My friend made a bike repair shop game, but kept getting complaints about the animations and fixing the wheels. I told him to make 3 options and let me take a look. It's
Heading to Italy tonight and we'll try and catch the AC Milan v Verona next week. I've never been to a match in a foreign stadium where I don't know the language. Any suggestions or tips that will 1. Help Pulisic bag a goal and 2. Make sure I have a great time.
Yes, first of all, that joke, the bespoke gameplay, is an A-. That was absolutely outstanding. Great work, Babspear. Thank you for the 1,000 bits. Ufka, thank you for the 500 bits. Yeah, first tip, to help Pulisic bag a goal, I think you should wear a full George Washington outfit. That goes without saying. Second tip, in a country like Italy, people are going to be very happy that you are there taking in the match. And so do not be afraid to ask people where to go. It should usually be obvious. You just follow the crowds. But if for whatever reason you don't know what's going on, as long as you approach it very kindly, say, I'm sorry, do you speak English in Italian? Or like, do you speak English in Italian? That's usually, is somebody that travels a ton, always learn those words in the local language. So you never accidentally piss somebody off by just starting to speak English, assuming they can. You want to start that way and then go from there. So you learn those words, you go like, parlez-vous anglais, right? That would be French, for example. And then you go, hey, first match, very excited. Where do you go? Look, do Italians and French people love tourists? No. But if you're at the match and you're very nice about it and you're very like, I'm here, I'm excited to watch this match, where do I go? Think about if somebody who doesn't speak your language was at your hometown match and came up and asked you that question. You would be really excited to help them and really excited that they want to be a part of the whole experience. So do not be, like, in my experience, I've never had somebody be mad that I was at the match and didn't know where to go because I was from a foreign country. Every single time, people are always incredibly helpful because I think it's cool. They're excited about it. They're excited about it, so they're excited to share it with you. Legia's 17th in the Polish league. Has had a terrible start. What about Lech Poznan? They lost to Lincoln Red Imps as well. Not the Legia Warsaw did. Legia Warsaw did not lose. They did not lose to Lincoln Red Imps. TTS is a bit low. I wonder why. I don't think I have control of that over here. I do have control of that over here, though. So I do have control of it on my little panel thing. So I'll just turn it up a little bit. Man, I can't. We didn't win that match. Oh, we've moved up to 3rd in the league, though. We've moved up to 3rd in the league. We're still 5 points off, though. Dude, if we'd won that match, we'd only be 3 points off the top of the league. We have 2 0-0 draws in our last 10 matches. I think maybe I'm not approaching the team talks in the right way. Merida. Oh, hello. Big match. Merida is tied with us in points in the league after 13 matches. Huge chance to separate ourselves from Merida. Oh, nice. I want 6 pointers because I think we can beat these teams. Like I want 6 point competitions because I think we can beat these teams. Nadal Shalik is on international duty again? Dude, how many international countries are there? Why do you have to keep going? Okay. Thank you. I'm here all week. You get another one. The bespoke gameplay. 10 points between the relegation zone and the top of the league. I love leagues like that. Chaos, weight on every match. It's what the people want to see, you know? Okay, Sanchez, Holt, Dabala, Traore, Eder, Varela, El Muatani. We're going to take him back out for Gilbert Bandama. We're just rotating those two guys through. El Muatani is still only partially cleared coming back from his injury, so we'll just let Bandama play. Lakadia is going to come out. We're going to put Willie in. You know, Jurgen's not playing well. He's not playing well. Willie is a good player, dude. Look at the athleticism this kid's got. How is he not making more of an impact on the match with this kind of athleticism? It's not like he's an idiot or technically bad either. No, I mean, we've got him in the best possible role, and it fits our tactic. It does everything that we want it to do. I mean, we got it all right where we want it. It's just not working. Did you see Jurgen Lakadia is now in USL? Hell yeah, brother. Of course he is. I don't want to try poacher because he's not mentally or technically good enough to be a poacher. I think that the central forward moves him more, right? But I like the idea of the poacher. Maybe, you know, we try and pass into space behind the opposition, but we usually have teams back down. So, go out there, relax, play your natural game. You know, we've got some complacency in the team, but it feels like we're just not really going that hard.
Loses its voice. Does it become disgruntled?
B. Games, thank you for the $5 donation. Rated 8.5. I'm going with a B. You tried any counterattacking tactics this year? No, because I've always tried to be the better team. But I imagine over the course of this save, we will have to head that direction. Nice, very well constructed. All right, huge match, chat. Big match. Two top four teams going at it. We're tied in points right now. We're 5 points off the top of the table. Nice, Holt. All right, Sheik Traore. And off he goes. Antonio Sanchez, slick. E.C. Ross. Oh, good ball. Sheik Traore. That's beautiful to Willie. What a goal by UD Malia. Absolutely astonishingly well constructed. E.C. Ross. Sheik Traore, he's wasted no time, and Willie has his first goal for UD Malia. Free Willie at last. The young Spaniard is welcomed with open arms in North Africa. There we go. We might have found our striker. That is he's able to separate from the defender. He creates space with speed, change of direction. Holds that space with his physicality, and he's technically good enough to finish that chance off. That's nice for the match engine, though, that you have a play where, oh, the pass was a little too high, so they head it to try and keep it in. It's a very realistic-looking play. Oh, boy. I don't like where Holt is on this. Yeah, I mean, the bottom thing said they're taking the game to us, but really not a scary highlight. Ooh, oh, what a touch. Oh, my. He's off, ref. He's off. He's off. Thank you. Thank you. F's in the chat. 07s. EC Ross has blown a tire. All right, Gervinho, you're in. Man, EC Ross is playing really well the last couple of matches. This is why we have Gervinho, though. Oh, nice. Dude, Bendama's a good dribbler. I should probably just tell him to dribble more. All right, Varela. Oh, yes, Francisco. Cross the ball. Oh, just trust that somebody's going to be able to make a play in space. Dart that ball across the face of the goal. All right, Dabla. Yves Dabla. Varela. Ernest Ohameng. Nice. Eder. Yves Dabla. Varela. Yves Dabla. He's got Ernest Ohameng. Ernest. Eder. Gilbert Bendama! It takes a deflection and goes in! The African player in Africa, Gilbert Bendama, and it's 2-0 over Merida. Finally, Gilbert Bendama shoots the ball, gets a monster deflection, and scores. I've been begging for Gilbert to shoot for years.
Playing a yak with Bordeaux. I might be about to suffer after getting a first season promotion to League 2. Hope your promotion hunt is going well.
It's going better now, thanks to old Gilbert. But yeah, that's a nice challenge. I like that. We'll definitely keep them from going bankrupt again. Oh. Probably best case scenario from that position for us. Still can't hear TTS. Dog, I hear it very loudly. Oh, you know what's probably going on. Yeah, just give me a sec. I figured out what was happening. I just need to address it. Monitors. Should be fixed. Should be fixed. Sorry, doing a little triage on the stream. I think I adjusted something for the rust thing. Oh, Bendama! Oh, that's 3-0. It's 3-0. Look out. Look out. Look out. Look out. I'm telling you, look out. Our team is figuring it out. Our team's getting comfortable. Gilbert Bendama is waking up. What a little dribble move by Gilbert Bendama. 39-year-old Gervinho, 39 years young. Chips it home, and it's 3-0 against the fourth best team in the league. I think we can put any team to the sword if we play well. I think it's all about us. I think this year it is all about us. We have signed a talented enough team. If we can get the best out of our team, I don't think there's any team in the league that should be able to stay with us. It is all about us. What is that? What is that shape? Was that on side, guys? This is an abomination. Have you guys ever played before? Bambi plays better defense than this. I mean, what is this triangle? No, you can't do that, man. Goodness. You can't do that. It's a triangle. That doesn't work. That does not work. Let's go. Francisco Varela. Nice. Nice. What a run. What a run. Oh, it deserved a goal. What a run. Yeah, Willie and Gervinho, that's true. And Gilbert Bendama, that's three guys that are not normally starters that all have the goals. I mean, to be fair, I know Gilbert Bendama has the skills to be one of the best players on my team. Just been waiting for him to show it. I think it took him a little time to adjust to being with the team, but he's starting to show it now. That dribble move was like the goal he scored was just a lucky deflection and being in the right spot and confident enough to take the shot in the first place, but Holt. Good save, Rui. What are we doing, guys? You're letting him get away from you way, way, way too easy. All right, Antonio Sanchez into the middle. Alonso to the left. Emmanuel in Tim is going to... Aronzo to the right, sorry. Emmanuel and Tim to the... We're going to go Aronzo to the left and then Tim to the right. Okay. Couple of center back changes. Don't like the way my defenders are playing all of a sudden. Starting to give Merida a little bit of a window of opportunity. Don't want to do that. Got two guys who can play center back on the bench. Going to use both of them. Ernest Ohemeng. Header. Oh, yes. What a ball. Sheikh Traore. That's a pen, ref. I saw it. I saw the push. I saw the push. I saw it. Give me positive after this goal. All right, who we got? Francisco Varela. The traditional number 20 for the best player at the club. It's all right. Go positive anyways. Oh, Eder, you had that. Well, we just look like a disaster defensively all of a sudden, so that's fun. Really enjoying how much of absolute disaster we look like defensively. Look completely lost. You got to get out to that in Tim. I've got him as a wide defender. You got to get out to that ball. There you go, Sanchez. Thank you. I mean, no. That's not what we do. Why would you play that ball? That's absolutely not what we do. Oh, dude, I thought that was going in. That is absolutely not what we do. Why are you playing that ball?
Is this thing on? I once played in goal for my local team. Straight from kickoff something strange happened. The ball kept getting bigger and bigger. I didn't know what was happening, and then it hit me.
All right, guys, shift the way we're defending. We got to make sure that we leave the striker. We got to look out for that midfielder that's making really aggressive runs here. And we got to make sure we get to that defensive midfielder. He's getting too much time on the ball. Okay, I managed to get it to go away. There's no, like, pressing forward. I would love for a pressing forward role. Just tell him to really run around like a maniac up there, because physically he is very, very good at that sort of thing. Yeah, we don't really have any changes we want to make. Nice, Antonio, nice. Damn, bro. Damn. Not a lot we can do about that. That area, you're off. Let's go. Yeah, that area, you're off. All right, Delima, you're in. Let's go let's go save this match. We should never be in this position to begin with. We had a 3-0 lead. We had a 3-0 lead. I mean, who aired that? In Tim? Somebody was literally right there to win that header and missed it. Wow, dude. Wow. Wow. Blew a 3-0 lead and missed a penalty. Blew a 3-0 lead and missed a penalty. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable draw. It's 2 to 3 weeks. He just rolled his ankle, so it's not bad for EC Ross. He'll be back in the mix in not too long, but oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We are so much better than that team. Again, I don't think we have not played a team that was better than us the entire year. And we have 5 draws and 2 losses. Or 3 losses or whatever we have. 2 losses. Oh yeah, I was just saying we just gave that game away. I can't wait to get to the next match. We gave that game away. Playing not to lose? I mean, yeah, I did not want to lose that game. So I changed our tactics in a way that I felt was going to help us not lose that game and take away the space that they were getting their goals in from, our team was not doing well in retreat. So I cut off the retreat, and then, we gave up a 3rd goal and a ball back into the box on a set piece that, I mean, Emmanuel and Tim could have built a campfire under that ball. He was waiting for it for so long and still lost the header. So I don't know. Bab, thank you for the 1,000 bits, dude. Is this thing on? I once played in goal for my local team. Straight from kick if something strange happened. Hold on, let me turn that. I'll turn it up a little bit more then. Straight from kick, something strange happened. The ball kept getting bigger and bigger. I didn't know what was happening, and then it hit me. You know what, Bab? That's a B. Thanks for testing the TTS. I appreciate the 1,000 bits. That's a B. Our defense sucks. I mean, look, I'm asking a lot of them, right? There's not a lot of midfield cover for these guys, but We were getting carved up by those runs up the middle. We were getting carved by the runs up the middle. That's what got them going early. And, yeah. We just have to... I got to make my tactical adjustments earlier. I think I let the team down in some respects by not making my opposition instruction changes earlier. But that's 2 points dropped, obviously. When you have a 3-0 lead, you really can't let that... You really... Like, that's just ridiculous that we let that go. And then we didn't score another goal. I mean, we had the 3-0 lead pretty quickly, pretty early. You know, you really can't let that just go away. Federico Anselmo. We're not really going to be able to sign anyone, I don't think, because they just reduced my wage budget by $40 million, but $40 billion. Blue, thank you for the 41 months. Thank you for supporting the stream, brother. All right, Trevino's going to start. Willie's going to start. Brown Irabor is going to be on the bench. And we're going to start Gilbert Bandama again. Because he was good. Obviously, he was good. All right, Yves Dabala, you got to figure this out, man. You have got to figure this out, Yves. At some point. All right, guys. Naval Carnero. They're 8th in the league. Any team that's not in the top 5, we should be breezing. We got to stack wins, guys. We've got to stack wins on top of wins on top of wins on top of wins, guys. We have to. God, blew a 3-0. How's the state of FM26 compared to the game was in November? I mean, it's pretty dramatically improved, but they've just been, you know, when there's a million bugs in the room and you crush half of them, there's still 500,000 bugs in the room. I'm assuming they're trying to get to all the ones that people would feel are game breaking, and they're adding in features of the game that people want and like appreciate, but it was all after that pen. I mean, they did have a goal before the pen, and it was a pretty terrible goal to concede defensively. The shape just didn't develop well. We ended up in a freaking triangle, dude. There you go. Way to be there, Gilbert. Way to be there. Oh, my goodness. Get it right back. Just get it right back. Not you, Holt. Let's get it to the guys that are supposed to have the ball offensively. There we go. That was actually very well done. He needs to attack that space immediately. Oh, I want to see that. Do not want to see that. We'll get him off after this highlight. Varella's picked up a knock. Eder. Alhameng. Varela. 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 Varela! Oh. DeLima's in. It's a long season. We are not pushing Varela in a way that is going to make any injury worse. He's coming right off the field. We trust DeLima to be good enough. Varela is obviously a huge difference maker. DeLima is a very good player. Give it back to him. Ooh, okay. It worked. Yeah, Willie in a channel. He's a pretty good crosser of the ball, so we do not mind him ending up there with the way the tactic develops. Eder. Good ball. Traore brings it. Oh, yes, Traore. In on goal! Can't get much closer than that, can you? Come on, guys. Get the goal before the half. Get the goal before the half. I mean, hell, get 3 before the half, but oh my goodness. What are they putting in our cornflakes, dude? Bendama, good. Good dribbling. Okay, Sheik Traore, Gervinho. Just got to get the ball into the box. We were offside on the pass back. Nice. Holt's fine also. No injury thing popped up on him. I don't he just cramped up or something. Stubbed his toe. All right, Eder, DeLima. DeLima. Full reset to Yves Dabala. All right, what? Oh, my goodness. If he actually scores this. Malia on top. Dude, Dom, no, we just gotta, we're dominating the match. We just gotta put the ball in the net, bro. Struggling with that bit at the moment. Scoreline does not reflect the pattern of the game. Yeah, we're gonna go amateur next season, dude. Seriously. Right, we're right there, right when I feel like we're picking up that steam. And then we blow a 3-goal lead. And then we give up a goal 20 seconds in, dominate the rest of the match, and it's still just 1-0 them. There you go. You're losing that? To some big mohawked dude? Come on, Ohameng. Where's the sauce? Gervinho. Well done by Gervinho. Well done. It has to be a goal. Like, it just has to be. It has to go in the net. He's 2 feet away. Keeper's not taking away the angles. And we're just showing off with how much our center backs can bend a pass around the center forward here. He's got DeLima to go to. All right, DeLima. Thank you. I mean, what are you doing? What am I supposed to do about that? Right? What am I supposed to do? Well, we've had 3 to 4 genuine tap-ins in this game. Like, just tap-ins in this game. I mean, good God, bro. And it's everybody. That was Ohameng. It's everyone. Good heavens. Butter my biscuits. We have 2.4 XG, no pens. And we have not scored a goal. Bendama, you have a 6.2 for some ungodly reason. Get off. Willie, you're off. Lacadia, you're in. Yves Dabala, you are once again struggling. Ruben Aranzo, you're in. We got one more sub left after that. Okie dokie, guys. One of the two outside. I mean, honestly, don't hate the way we defended that. I'm actually pretty happy with the way we defended that. I feel like a 27-yard shot from that guy on the dribble, not the worst thing in the world that could happen considering they broke through the press. A little more progressive with that. Do. Do I hear 3xG? DeLima, dang it, bro. Header. Ooh, let's go, Sheik Traore. Come on! Surely! Jurgen Locadia, the Curacao International. And they've broken the wall in front of the goal. Sheik Traore with a low-driven ball to big Jurgen Locadia. 1-1. Somebody said park the bus. Nah, dude, we're going for the win. We now should believe that that win is out there for us to get. And I usually only make this change when we're losing, but I feel like we are in a good spot in this game if we can just find an opportunity for us to score again here. Matt, I do have Matt's Reitz available as a sub. Don't think I want to use him because Eder is playing a Stormer today. Eric Holt's playing well. Nobody talks about Eric Holt when he's playing well. Uninterested after the feedback. Ernest Ohamang is uninterested. Well, we're going to bring in Brown Iribor and then move Gervinho in there and take Ernest Ohamang off. All right, Brown Iribor, use your pace. Use your goal threatness to go in there and make a difference. I'm also absolutely worried that I didn't shift them on the other side. So I didn't. There we go. Okay. Nice, Sheik Traore. Big tackle. Let's go. Ernest Ohamang. Mr. I'm uninterested after the feedback and bricked an obvious chance today. Oh, but he cooks his man, and he sets up the offside goal. The shot was onside. The tap-in was offside. So count that for our XG. If he'd scored the shot, we would have... if he'd scored the shot, we would have taken the lead. We've made every change that we could. Oh, that's just hilarious. That's so funny how we lost that game. That's hilarious. That's so funny. That we didn't lose. We drew. They scored 20 seconds in. Look at the freaking match momentum graph, bro. Yeah. What are we doing, bro? That's 3 straight draw, or 2 straight diabolical draws there. Varela's out 1 to 3 days. I didn't even know Omuatani picked something up. He's out 1 to 3 days. He got a little bruise too. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you get an owie? I don't care. And freaking win. Making changes. Hold on. Get in the lab. Let me get in the lab. Let me get in the lab. Let me get in the freaking lab. Build up. Play it. Let's just get the ball to the fullbacks as quickly as we possibly can, right? We want a goalkeeper distribute the ball to the fullbacks. We'll see if we need to upgrade that to flanks in the future. Okay. I just wanted to get that in there because that's an adjustment that I feel like we need. Reach feels he should be starting more games. Yeah, you're a good player, man, but you know what? We got a lot of good players, Mats. It's a semi-pro team, boss. I realize it's probably damning for you. All right, Reitz, I'd like to discuss this issue with you. I'm not enough to be considered, not starting enough to be considered a regular in the team. Compromise. I don't want this to be a problem, Matt, so I really don't. I think you're a good player, and I think that, based off the way that the players on our team are playing, I think it's justified to give you some time. I think, we might be overlooking that. I think it is justified to give you a little time. The temerity. No, I mean, he's a good player, and I did tell him that he could be an important player coming in. But I think we'll be able to manage this successfully. It should be fine. Apply for the Celtic job? Wilfred Nancy seems to have flamed out pretty aggressively there, hasn't he? He seems to have flamed out pretty aggressively. Miguel and Miguel Rubio are 2 youth players, both picked up very minor knocks in training, so that's no fun for them, huh? That's no fun for them. Bruh. All right, with some player recommendations, we'll go through that. Nathan João Fernandes. He's fine, but midfielder Alexi Giacomini. Yeah, we really aren't going to find a lot of guys that are going to be able to play with our team right now because we're trying to find guys that fit in our budget stuff, and our budget is terrible. David Ruiz, contract up at the end of the year. Very good athlete. Very good athlete, left-sided player, Alexi Olmedo. Ooh, yeah. Barcelona youth player, hell yes. They usually don't fall to me. I'm very deep in the ocean in terms of how deep something's going to fall, but I like it. I like the way it sounds. Yeah, we need to look for free loans. We don't have any roster spots right now. We'll probably look to get rid of Ruben Iranzo and open up one more roster spot, and then we'll just use Miguel as that other center back. Definitely want to open up one roster spot, and then maybe we're going to have to grab a free loan because we're well over our wage budget, according to the latest adjustments the board has made to our wage budget. Thanks for that, boss man. God, no, we are off the pace, bro. We are off the pace. We're a whole 9 points off the top of the league now. We have 6 draws, dude. Oh, who is this? Oyer Olazabal? He's got 8 reflexes. 8. He has 8 reflexes. 8. Ocho. The guy has no reflexes. His reflexes are worse than Rui Patricio, and I guarantee you he's not better than Rui Patricio at all of the other stuff. All right, EC Ross already back? Nice. I do like EC Ross. I do happen to believe he's a good player. All right, match day, match day, match day, match day. Where's Ross? What was he cleared for? 75 minutes. All right. Chalik is back, so we're going to bring Chalik up for Dabla, and this is our best 3 center backs, I believe. All right, out of possession, I'm actually going to do just a stopping center back in general. I want somebody to step out a little bit.
Vamos MELILLA.
You should be doing a better job than Hull, whatever. They don't play the way that they show they're going to play. That's for sure. All right. Lacadia did well in that last match. He scored the goal. Obviously, Willie has scored a goal as well, but I think Jurgen's a better player still right now, so we're going to go with old Jurgen Lacadia to get things going. E.C. Ross cleared for 75 minutes. He's stepping up. He's taking that spot. Mats Reitz, you're going to come in for Gilbert Bendama. We're going to go with an old Reitz Eder combination. Actually, no. No special instructions for you today. All right, next match is... Who the hell are we playing? Oh, it's not actually at the match time yet. It's just the same day as the match. Oops. Scorpy, thank you for the 35 months, dude. Looking forward to your 3 years. Next month, Vamos MELILLA. All right, we're playing Villanovense. Villanovense is in 6th. They're actually tied with us on points after the absolute draw fest that we've uncorked so far. So, yeah, could definitely use a win, chat. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. I will be right back, but we'll be ready to win this match. All right, Chad, you ready to win a match today? Okay. Bill Belichick unveiling right there. Exceptional amounts of chair going on. Here we go. Mats Ritz, apparently that's how you say his name, and Gervinho are lacking match sharpness. Yeah, they're a little old. They'll be fine. KUPS have equalized against Crystal Palace. The drama is here in the Conference League. Lincoln Red Imps is out. The Gibraltarian side is in danger. They're down 1-0 to Legia Warsaw. They need Crystal Palace to win to make the knockouts. For the first time in history, a Gibraltarian team could go to the knockouts, but KUPS of Finland has pushed them away. Meanwhile, Crystal Palace desperately needs that goal as well, because if they don't get it, they have to play an extra round of playoffs in the Conference League, which is just embarrassing for them. Ike Athens is falling backwards now into the top 8. Crystal Palace needs to win, which makes it even more insane that KUPS is equalized. This is the conference. Hey guys, we're the favorites. Please, you go out there and win this game, will you? Go out there and win this game. Strasbourg's better than I thought they were. Brother, it's the Conference League. If you're from a power league, if you're from one of the big 5 leagues, you've got to be cooking in the Conference League. All right. Remember, this is a very important match for us, too. Some insanity going on in the Conference League cannot distract us from the fact that this is a very important match. Nadal Chalik, Francisco Varela, happy that he's able to get right back out there after his little injury. Varela. In that vintage North African rain. Varela. Eder got the overlap. Sheikh Traore's the extra man. He goes for it. Oh, baby. Goodness gracious, Sheikh Traore. Man, if you can do that, just do that every time. Holy smokes. You don't need to try and make a move on the defender. Just one touch, boom, bottom corner. They're a little too back down. You know, a lot of match to go, though. We're not going to get carried away here. We've seen what can happen on this run. But being able to get a goal from that situation, you know, that's just Sheikh Traore being a good player. Obviously, tactically, we put him in a good position there. Oh, my. What a ball by Ohemeng. Sheikh Traore. Sheikh Traore again. Sheikh Traore again to Ritz. And it's Mats Ritz. Full credit. Mats Ritz asks for more playing time and then scores 15 minutes into his more playing time. I would like to give this man full credit. I was wrong. He was right. Great delayed run from the defensive midfielder in our tactic. And just tucks it home. Mats Ritz, 2-0, inside 15 minutes for UD Malia. We've lit a fire. Let's go, baby. Yeah, he was right. Also, you said Palace is losing. That's amazing. You know the funniest thing? The only person, like the only club that match doesn't matter for is the team beating Lincoln Red Imps. Out of the 4 teams involved in that, like Legia Warsaw's already out. Which is so funny to me. Oh, Jurgen Locadia. Oh, he's making a play. Even though he didn't score, I like to see him making a play. I like to see him using his quality to individually influence the game. It's just the fact that we don't distribute the ball short so often really drives me nuts, dude. Yeah, I don't want to get to 3-0. If we get to 3-0, it'll scare me. If we get to 3-0, we better get to 4-0 very quickly. Sheikh Traore. Oh, nice. Varela. Oh, Varela's turned his guy. Varela's still going. I don't know if I love that play, you know? I don't know if I love that play. He's just going on a safari. We've got a whole team you can use, Francisco. Ooh, Jurgen. Ritz. Oh, Shirley. Mats Ritz. Wow, the coach of Rakov has said he wants to take over Legia Warsaw. Well, he does have Rakov first in the Conference League right now, so. And Legia Warsaw is going to miss. Look, focus on possession. Make sure we maintain the ball here. Very steady stuff, guys. Very steady. Steady, composed, possessing. Don't call me Shirley. Nice. I was off for 40 minutes. What did I miss? We got FM'd into oblivion. We had a 1-1 draw where we had 3.43 XG and they had 0.76 or something. And it was 1-1. But you know what? They can't score if we don't let them shoot. And they do not have a shot, let alone on target, in 55 minutes. So that's what I'm talking about. This is the 6th best team in the league right now. Gervinho. We're tied on points with this team. Traore. That's right. Optimistic. That's optimistic. Varela, come here. You're not playing that well today. Especially coming off that injury. We're just going to let it go. Locadia, right now, we're going to let him keep going. We're trying to sharpen those legs up of one of our strikers. We have not had a fully match-sharp striker the entire season. Ohemeng, you're going to stay in for now. Although I do want to get EC Ross like 15, 20 minutes just to reacclimate him to the field. Header, what are you doing? I play on key highlights. Key highlights feel more like extended highlights to me than extended highlights in the new FM. I don't know why that is. We tested it all, we tested everything out at the beginning. Is he on? Did we keep him on side, guys? Where's the flag? Yeah, he was off. Okay, good. Oh, the way the camera was panning, I couldn't see if the flag was up the whole time. But yeah, he felt off. But you never know if there's like the center back on the other side keeping him on. All right, good work, guys. Yeah, just funnel him forward. This is center back right now. This is a center back. Their center back just went on like an 80-yard run. They're not even in a back three, dude. They just broke the entire tactic and played a really nice ball to open us up. I mean, I'm going to be honest, at some point you just got to tip your cap and be like, look, if their center back is going to do that at this level, kind of just got to give that to them. I am not going to, account for that defensively. I'm just not. I'm not going to account for their center back doing that. Okay. Willie. As Locadia continues to play worse and worse. EC Ross, we're going to get Gervinho to the other side and have EC Ross step in. Yeah, sorry. Okay. DeLima's been quite bad since we put him in, but... All right, Ernest Ohemang has not been playing well on this stream today. Last couple matches, we have not gotten a lot out of old Ernest Ohemang. All right, a goal. Help us put this away. Por favor. They're making a sub right now. All right, EC Ross. EC Ross. Yeah, they got to shoot that. That's got to be a goal. Walking him down. EC Ross, 3-1. He hits him with a little Carlton. Just drops a Carlton right on top of his head. I find dynamic highlights are a good balance between key and extended unless you're tied in a cup game and you basically watch the entire match. Yeah, we tried dynamic a little bit, and I just felt like I'm comfortable enough switching my highlights around, But, I feel like dynamic could be a good thing to put on for, big knockout matches or something. All right, hey, we didn't blow it. We took an early lead. Dude, the Easy Ross spam in the Twitch chat's incredible, by the way. Easy Ross is awesome. I love that. That is great. You see Old Man Rivers on Sunday? Now, I was in Sweden, so I didn't watch the games, but I obviously watched some of the highlights. He looked like a 44-year-old former Pro Bowl quarterback. He really looked exactly like he was supposed to look. Best performing attacking player analysis, Rui Gomez. Best performing attacking team. Yeah, it's us. Then how are we still drawing? Against all of these dweeb teams, man. How are we still drawing? We just got to get on a rip. We got to get on one of those rips where we win like 7-8 matches in a row. I know we're good enough to be able to do that. Our team cohesion is getting better every week, right? Our team cohesion is getting better every week. Really, is there no way for me to find out if this promise is being satisfied or not? There's nothing I can hover over that's going to tell me whether I'm meeting the promise or not. That's unfortunate. What was I doing in Sweden? I was there for NIM's New Year's awards show. NIM's New Year's show. It's like a streaming awards show that happens in Europe. It was fun. Gives awards to like all the best clips and moments and stuff. You get a report? No, I'll get a report like, hey, you're satisfying it or not. Rui Patricio's announced he's retiring at the end of the season. Yeah, I could have seen that one coming. That one, oh, this is the match, chat. This is the match. I think I recognize the name of the team. I just accidentally gave a staff responsibility to the wrong person, so I gotta. All right, manages team selection, recruit directors, recruit first team staff. That is me. Hiring, firing. Yeah, I delegated all coaching staff stuff to him. No, I didn't. Recruit staff for the B team. Yeah, it's for Malia B that he keeps trying to sign all these people. I'm not hallucinating. For a second, I was like, wait, did I just forget to change something for my first team staff? Now, recruit staff for, like, I'll reset it. I'm going to confirm and then reset it. Then hopefully it goes away. I guess while I'm in here, I can try that. Staff contract renewals. I didn't double confirm. We'll see. I'll know pretty quickly. I keep getting those damn things from that bug that just won't go away for me. Go to the promises page. It will usually show it. Yes, Korea is one of the two teams ahead of us. Korea. They are one of the two teams that has lost less matches than us this year. All right, dudes. Oh, Dabala. Well, I guess he's not starting right now. He's a bruised shin, man. Don't even send me the email. He's fine. It's a contact sport. Luis Fernandez has rejected the contract offer from whoever the hell. Oh, I remember him. Yeah, it's not like we're going to be signing anybody in January outside of maybe a free loan to try and make our team better. I was going to try and cancel one of the loans I've got in right now with Ronzo. 1 to 91 odds to win the league, by the way. Yeah, I think those might have been a little broken, obviously, because we're not just overwhelmingly better than the league right now. I mean, we're playing well enough to be able to win the league. I still think we can win the league, right? And of course, if we win the league, we get promoted, but we're a whole freaking 9 points out of it right now. We got to catch two teams, and one of them is Korea, and that makes this match that we are about to play absolutely massive. I think the bug might have been fixed now. I just needed to reset it so it would actually go away and register in the game's code. How's the game? Is it worth the $50? Probably not, unless you're a football manager sicko, but I am, so. But you can judge for yourself. Some people like this game. Some people hate it. A ton of people love Football Manager as a brand or whatever, but the new edition of the game has been more divisive, obviously. Less so now after a bunch of the updates, but I just don't understand why Sully is still available. Is it his age? Maybe? I don't know. Sully should not be available, according to the rules of the game, but whatever. All right, we've got Eder, Mats Ritz. That's our starting midfield for this one. Sanchez, Holt, Nadal Chalik, Sheik Traore, Mats Ritz, Francisco Varela, Eder, Isi Ross, Ohameng, Jurgen Lakadia. Guys, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm even standing up for this one. I'm trying to play it cool. Lincoln Red Imps are 2-0 down. No, they just need Crystal Palace to come back, and Crystal Palace needs to come back. Lincoln Red Imps don't have to do anything but exist as long as Crystal Palace beats a team from Finland. That seemed like a pretty solid bet. No, Halo, I haven't seen videos of the Colombian Cup final. Am I missing something? Am I missing out? Sounds like I might be. All right, we're favorites. Apparently, we're betting favorites in this game, guys, against a team that is ahead of us in the league. What does that tell us? That tells us that we are underachieving what we should be doing this year. That's what that tells us. So what do we need to do today, chat? We need to achieve. We need to achieve. Today is a day for achievement. We need to evolve. Exactly. Bagpuss gets it. We need to achieve. Oh, great step by Varela. Big time play by Varela. He's got him on their heels and then gives it up with a bad shot. Okay, guys. That's a little pocket of space that's going to be a problem. Oh, yo, Ritz, what are you doing, man? Nice, Rui. Good work. Well held. Okay, this is just causing problems. He's just we're sending the ball long when we should not send the ball long. Mats Ritz. There you go. Varela. Oh, that was such a good ball. Where's anyone? Wow. Varela is just eating this winger alive. Oh, and it comes free to Lacadia! Jürgen Lacadia with the goal. In a matchup of two of the top three teams in the league. It's a defensive error. He's tackled the ball into Jürgen Lacadia's path, and the veteran forward makes absolutely no mistake with that. Finds a side netting. Malia leads 1-0. The unrelenting pressure of Francisco Varela creating the chance. Love the rollout to Eric Holt. Both wide center backs just wide open, by the way. Can just roll it to either of them. Bullet rollout to Eric Holt, who handled it pretty well. Like, that ball, that could have been dangerous. Francisco, never mind. There's nothing. There's a bug. Nothing can be done. You talking about the bug that I had with the B team, Francisco? Because I actually did fix that. All right, we've really, really limited them defensively, which is huge. Because the way our tactic is set up, we're obviously putting a ton of pressure on them. We've really managed to limit them defensively. They've got to be able to stay somewhere near this guy. That's their runner. Nice, nice. It's about as well as they can break the press, and we just shaped them right out of where they were going. I'm happy. Hey, we're winning on the road against the number 2 team in the league right now. We are winning on the road against the number 2 team in the league right now. I'm very happy. You know, we had our striker make a striker's play. We've made some good plays. Our defense is playing very much on the front foot, playing well. And with the amount of pressure that we apply naturally with the way that we set up tactically, there should be chances as they open up to go for it in the second half. We should be able to create them on our own, but we're not, obviously. That's a little dumb. Nadal, Chalik, good ball. Varela, Eder gets free, and it's 2-0. Eder, beautiful patience. He used the time and space he found in the box and then just tucks it to bed in the top corner. Beautiful patience. Very patient. Hey, if they're not going to come out and play you when you got the ball in the box, just wait. A little shimmy and a shot, and you can score from basically... Oh, the Adair song. You know, you can score from basically anywhere in there. Rui. Calm down, calm down. Calm down. We are not high tempo. What are we doing? He's off. He's off. The line was right. There's no way he's on. I was watching the line on the left side. He's offside. What do you mean? He stepped back up. There's no way he was stepping. Dog. I'm not buying it. Oh, the pause bug's happening. I can't pause. I'm going to try to change. We're getting caught in that spot a few times. I'm going to try and change the way that our center back trio plays. Man, I thought he was off. I was like happy our fullback was stepping up. I was like, oh yeah. Normally he would stay with that guy, but he was stepping up and forcing the other guy up. All right, Nadal Chalik. EC Ross. EC Ross! Oh! It's a good play. Would have been nice if he could score it. Yeah, I mean, this team's obviously better than a lot of the other teams in the league, right? They're playing for automatic promotion this year, and we're hoping to join that party. We're 7 points behind this team right now. This would be huge! And oh, there you go. There you go, Big Jurgen! There you go. He's down in the mud. He's scrapping. He's wrestling. He's finding goals. Jurgen Locadia stretches it to 3-1. Good work by Antonio Sanchez to win the first header, but a striker's goal by Jurgen Locadia again. He has awoken. Red card for KUPS. Dude, KUPS has Cameron Answe. I love Cameron Answe. But, I mean, Crystal Palace has got to be thinking they can score 2 goals against a Finnish team missing a player. Got to be. Oh, my goodness. Nice, Holt! Yes, Eric. Big play. He was on it. That's a proper defensive play right there. He read that. He was there. All right, Traore, you're off. Give me Emmanuel in Tim. Ohamang, you're off. Gervinho, you're in. I can't pause. Remember, we're having the bug where I cannot pause the game right now. All right, Ritz is... My midfielders have been in the wrong spot all day. Or for a match and a half. Goodness gracious. Didn't get a warning about that? Crystal Palace have equalized? Oh, dude, we're about to get a Gibraltarian team into the knockouts of a European competition. That is so insane if that happens. Varela. 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 It's still Varela. He's walked it all the way in. Francisco Varela. And he says goodbye. Francisco Varela has strolled through the defense and touched it right through the keeper. What a star. Vintage Francisco Varela. Assist to Nadal Chalik. Come on. Yeah, I just... See, I am watching it. Oh, Nadal. God. Why are you trying to win the ball 300 yards from goal, bro? There's no reason. I mean, we're going to win this match, but there's no reason to dive in. You just got to corral him. Take the ball if he gives it to you, but you do not have to go there. That's just a young player's mistake. You do not have to go for the ball there.
Ian Jamsey in a shocker Ian
Oh, yeah.
Unity.
All right, I'm glad we scored so many it didn't matter. Juicebox, thank you for the 40 months. Thank you for supporting the stream. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. All right, nice. That's massive, chat. That is a massive win. That win brings us back into like prime position to strike at the top group. Sanse lost, Korea lost. That we just won away against one of the top 2 teams in the league. I mean, that is we are so back. Dude, what is this schedule? Really? Do you see who we play next? Husband Damon, important player, right? Understandable, lad. Understandable. Let me talk to you, Gilbert. Hey, Gilbert, get your butt in here, all right? There's a lot of football left to be played this season. Oh, he just threatened me. All right. All right, Gilbert. Gilbert. All right, Gilbert. Calm down. Calm the hell down, Gilbert. Calm down. Gilbert, calm down. Dang it. That's the second time I've done that. Clicked on the little set piece button. Okay. Yeah, no. Okay, so Eder, Mats that eats. Yeah, well, Bendama is going to start. What's Al Muatani's expected playing time? He'd be unhappy with that, but would he be unhappy if I took him down to regular starter? No. So we'll take him down to regular starter. We'll just keep an eye on that with Najib. I knew it was going to be difficult for us to manage everything. And once they see the talent around them, they'll want to lower their playing time a little bit, but Gilbert Bendama does not want to do that. And Bendama's a good player. I don't have an issue with putting Bendama out there to play a bunch. Also, the B team bug is still going on. Yeah. "12 minutes of VAR to make a decision on a penalty?" Now, pack it in, bro. Pack it in. 12 minutes on the VAR? Clinton Answey? It's not Cameron Answey. It's... Oh, what? What do you think, chat? We don't have a match until... What? Did we have... Is this the last match until the winter break? It is. This is the last match until some sort of winter Christmas break we go on. I am absolutely injecting my best player then. I will pay $675 to give him an injection so he can play away against the best team in the league. Yeah, I'm doing that. How's the save going? I mean, better now. We just won on the road against the second team in the league, and now we're playing on the road against the best team in the league. Literally back-to-back weeks. We can win both those matches. It's like... Yeah, we're light in the touch paper for us to be able to close the gap on both of these teams. That would be, I mean, we've got to look at this as an opportunity. We got a chance to win on the road against each of the top 2 teams in the league before going into the winter break. Okay, they're not playing anything weird. Yeah, the winter break's really just time off. It's not about it being too cold to play. It's just Christmas and New Year's off, and then you come back. Ready to play, baby. Can you put the league table on the match page between highlights? Can you change the boxes it shows? It's not fully moddable. Obviously, I wish that it was. There. Okay. If VAR takes more than 30 seconds to decide anything, you should ignore them and just go with the ref's call. Yeah, I mean, really, if you have to look at it for that long, is it clear and obvious? Like, there should be a rule. If you have to look at it for that long, I mean, there shouldn't be a rule. Because if there is a rule, then it's going to get ruined somehow. And you're going to end up messing up a call because it took a guy forever just to see the obvious, right? But there should be an unofficial rule, like a formal understanding that if you have not been able to make a decision after a couple of minutes, it's not obvious enough for you to be interfering. It's not obvious enough for you to be interfering. If we've reached that point. So then don't. The MELILLA board, my favorite, providing massive cash injections for the 3rd time in the last year, $725,000. While also massively slashing the budget and turning us semi-pro. Do you believe in me or not? Merida, dude, the team that we were up 3-0 against and blew that lead against, they just won. We have a match in hand on them now, but they've decided to involve themselves in this whole freaking process now too. All right, we've injected Varela to play. Gilbert Bandama said, "Hey boss, play me." And I'm like, "All right, we will play you. You got to give me the goods here." Najib El Mutani also. Man, we have so many good midfielders, dude. I'm going to create a second tactic. All right, this is a copy of the other tactic, and what I'm going to do is basically... This is not for right now. This is a copy of the other tactic. Bring this guy up. And then you just play this way. Do that and then add a possession. This person plays here. That allows us to use 3 midfielders, and we do have such a talented group of midfielders. I am not going to use this today. I just want to build it now. I just want to build it today. So that we have it. All right, Bandama, Eder, Varela, Ohameng, Lacadia, Ross, Sanchez, Nadal, Chalik, and Eric Holt. Eric Holt and Francisco Varela, the only 2 starters that we've hung on to from last year. Everybody else is new. All right. Number 1 team in the league on the road. If we want to win the league, this is the match we win. If we want to win the league, this is the match that we win. Do you think the U.S. men's national team and opponents go full strength in both friendly windows leading into the World Cup? Yes, I think they will start to. I think the last one for sure. I don't know about the second to last one. Thank you for answering my question, even if you trailed off. Oh, I did trail off, dude. That happens to me all the time. It is not a very moddable game this year. I don't think you're able to do what you're talking about. They have provided a few options that you're able to change, and that is basically all you can use. League table might be one of them in place of the last score box, I think. It's a massive match today in the Segunda Federación Grupo 5. Melilla, who are currently in 4th in the league table, 6 points away from the top of the league. They are on the road against the league leaders. Hannibal Barker, he's led quite the turnaround. This is a very different Melilla side than we saw last season. And they've come into the season with every hope of winning the league. But they have their work cut out for them now. Early set piece. Oh, it's a bad ball, Eder. It's a bad ball. Shape. Oh, Traore. Got a chance here. Defender actually did a really good job of staying with him. He didn't really blow away from him. Do you see that Delaware won a bowl game? Nice. Go Blue Hens. Let's go Delaware. Congrats to the newest FBS team, football bowl subdivision. And you know what? They won a bowl. Look at those Blue Hens. Come on. Oh, dig that ball out of there. Nice, Sheik. That's just proper defending. Yeah, there's nobody there, dude. I don't know what you're doing. There is nobody there. All right, Varela. With the injection. Away! Oh, my goodness. Let's go, boys. Let's get that goal back now. EC Ross. Gilbert Pendama. Yo, I hate that I had the angle that told me that was going wide the whole time. All right, Eder. A lot of space for Nadal Chalik. He's going to use some. Oh, Hameng. Oh, what a bit of movement here. Varela, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah. The fact that when you're rewinding, you don't see how far back you've rewound until you hit play is a hilarious feature. But, I mean, shoot or cross here. What are you resetting for? You've invited 4 defenders back into the play. What are you doing? Shoot or cross. I mean, you walk in, if those 2 defenders aren't going to come to you, you've got the free run of going at the goal there. Shoot or cross. Those are your choices. Very rare that you will see Francisco Varela not. Wow. 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 I mean, He was offside, but that is ridiculous. That's like playing the Harlem Globetrotters there. He was offside, but not by a lot. That was silly. I am so glad he was offside because there's just not a lot you're doing about that. What in the world? What in heaven's name is going on there? Oh, he just passed me the ball. Of course. Oh, they literally just passed us the ball. Come on now. Come on now. Big 45 minutes now. Big 45 minutes. I expect more. I know we're better than this. I mean, we're beating them in XG. We're beating them in shots by a lot. You know, we're climbing back into it with the possession. I know we're better than this. I know we can win this game. These are the big moments. These are the big moments that decide whether we get promoted or not, right here. You got to at least get a draw here. If we lose this, that's a 6-point flip to them. Sanchez, bro. Oh, thank you. Oh, big save. Thank you, Chalik. Way to fight, Lacadia. Oh, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. He flopped. We're good. Oh, Antonio Sanchez. Not on it today. Not on it today. Do we have a center back? Eves? Eves, you're in. Traore's off. He's only in a 6.41. That's gross. Willie, you're in. Willie! Come here. You're in. Dabla and Intem. Not a good day when those are two subs that we're making. Because we lose a lot taking Sheik Traore off, but he's just not playing well. Emmanuel Intem's objectively a worse player, but he might be able to find something today. Chalik. All right. That was a good play. Oh, that's a very good pass. E.C. Ross. Oh, what? How do you not score that? The keeper's out of the way and you went out of your way to find him. You went out of your way to find him with the ball. You went looking for him with the ball. What are you doing? Come on, man. We're the team. We're on the road. We're the better team. Everybody can see it. You just got to find the freaking goal, man. You just got to find the goal. All right, we're turning up the pressure. Last sub. Come here. Holt. You're off. So this tactic is everything except for we're getting rid of one of the players. We're bringing in El Muatani. We're moving Ed Air back. El Muatani's going there. In possession, Muatani, Bendama, Ed Air's going to be the deep-lying playmaker. Dabla and Chalik are the two center backs. Ball playing center back, Nadal Chalik. I think just center back could be fine. Yves Dabla is a better ball player. Out of possession, just two center backs, and we need a screener in this spot. So based off the transfer of everything else should be the same. You're going to change that. Okay, out of possession. And then here we're going to want to adjust this stuff up because it's what we just adjusted on the other tactic. Step up more. Okay. Sub! New tactic. I was just going over it in the pregame. It's going to give us a chance to play with a third very talented midfielder, but it will leave us pretty exposed, I think. Lima, That's a 6-pointer right there, chat. That's a 6-pointer. That's going to make it very difficult for us to get automatic promotion this season. And I mean, we were just the better team, and we lost 2-0. Oh. That's just the wrong time to lose when you have more XG and a lot more shots. It's just the wrong time for that to happen. And now we go into our winter break. We're not planning really any transfer activity. I think we're going to cancel Ruben Aranzo's thing and go from there. But, I mean, yeah, not big plans for this break, so it shouldn't take that long. But 2-2 for Palace. All right, well, that knocks out... somebody said Drinsky scored. So it's Sigma Olomouc that gets knocked out, right? They just lost to Lech Poznan. Lincoln Red Imps also eliminated, but Zrinski scored a late goal against Rapid Vienne to keep them last, which is brutal. But hey, Bosnian team to the playoff with an Albanian team, with a Finnish team. KUPS with the draw against Crystal Palace to go to the knockouts. That's pretty wild. Wow. I am disgusted with that. I know we lost 2-0 on the road against the best team in the league, but we just can't waste an opportunity when we're just outplaying them. We are just outplaying them, and we wasted the chance where we're sitting there, we're outplaying this team, now we're 9 points back of them. Now we are 9 points back. 9! Quick field trip to Argentina. All right, I got my cream cheese bagel here. It's going to keep me company. No, I don't think we've seen our youth preview yet. We're at JJ McCarthy, number of points behind. True. Dude. The 1 win out of 2 isn't bad, yeah, but like 1 win out of 2 wouldn't be bad if I didn't think we were better. But I do. We're better. We're outplaying everyone and we're not getting the wins to show for it. We're outplaying everyone and we are not getting the wins to show for it.
Less than 3.
To non-English UK natives, do Crystal Palace sound like the fanciest team ever? No, it's just goofy. Because most of the names of clubs seem to be like places, you know? And there's just Crystal Palace. So as an American first hearing about the club, I was kind of just like, oh, that's a funny name. I wonder why. You know, I was being like, oh, no, I wonder what's going on there. Am I taking notes from Wilfred Nancy? All right, it's not going that badly. We are still in playoff position here. That was only our 3rd loss of the season in 18 matches. Oh, we just, like, it's one of those things where I know, based off the way I've seen this team play, I know that is a significant underachievement, right? Like, I know that we should be... All right, good youth intake. Apparently we got a good attacking midfielder coming through. You love to hear it. You know, we had an amazing youth intake last time, though, so this one's not nearly as cool. Not nearly as cool. Crystal Palace is a place. Okay, when I meant a place like, oh, it's Liverpool. Oh, it's Wimbledon. Oh, when you like play FIFA for the first time, you're going, oh, it's Accrington. Oh, it's Crawley Town, right? Like, it's Luton. These are places. They have town in the name. And then you get to Crystal Palace, and it's like, that's just a thing, you know? Like Everton or Arsenal. Okay, with Everton, I don't really know where their name comes from. Like, full disclosure, I have no idea. But with Arsenal, there's a cannon on the logo. So you're kind of like, oh, all right. You know, like, I get it. I get it. You know, it makes sense. All right. There's a cannon on the thing. I understand what's happening here. Borja San Emeterio. David Ruiz. This is the scouting that's going to help us out. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Yo, can we get a loan? Not willing to allow him to leave on loan. That's just mean, man. Now, why would you say that? Why would you allow me to see this guy and then tell me that? That's mean. And I think because you now feel bad that you were mean to me, you should let me loan him for free. This dude technically and mentally has no business being in this league. He's unbelievable. And physically, I mean, he's more than okay as a midfielder in this league. He's fine. Yeah, this guy's nuts as a defensive midfielder. Straight to the yes list. Pedro Villar. Okay, and he's, a little worse mentally, but he's got the physical stuff going on. Okay. Paul Rivera, we already know about him. 1 if by land, 2 if by transfer, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We'll move this guy to the loan list, actually. He is listed for loan. Bonfing Diallo. Wasim Hadidi. Ah, Habibi. No. Adu Frias. It's actually a decent goalkeeper. You, my friend, are not very bad at your job, and that is something we really look for here at Zealand Enterprises. You are not bad. You are just below average. You're hired. This guy plays no defense. Yep. That fits absolutely on my team. Playing second division Portugal. Yeah, I mean, that's probably, you'd be unbelievable. Hi, Bill Belichick. Is Zealand bothering you? Nice. Cryovia bottled it? Wait. Who bottled what? The Universitat Craiovia. I'm familiar with them. What did they bottle? Oh, no! Oh, they lost! Sigma Olomouc is in. What? Somebody said like 115th minute or something? Dog. Yeah, somebody in the chat clocked it. They were up 2-1 until the 98th minute. Yeah, it's Luka Jovic. Okay, the extra, I mean, this was, I'm assuming, a lot of late chances, including a penalty. Unreal. Sigma Olomouc. Dude, if I am a player, fan, or coach for Sigma Olomouc, I'm partying like it's 1989, dude. They were dead. And then Universitat Craiova, who's the best team in Romania this year, just blew it. Like, just choked so hard, it's unfathomable. That is remarkable. That is a really remarkable L to take. I don't know. There's nothing you can do about it. Like, it just ends. The whole thing is just over. I'm sorry, this dude having 5 strength and 2 stamina, I'm just scared at how unathletic he is. I feel like that guy's going to be on, like, my 600-pound life or something. This is how my dad finds out, by the way. Oh, no. Yeah, Craiova. Quick! Somebody, we gotta save this for Alix's dad. Somebody, can we get a Photoshop in real quick of them being in the top 24? Can we get a Photoshop of Universitat Craiova not bottling it? They were safe top 8. No, they weren't. Because they're on 7. They would have only been on 10. They weren't top 8. They would have been on 10. That's not good enough for top 8. Let's not go too far with this. They were not safe top 8. They did not go top 8 to all the way out, but they were not a team that you were looking at like, oh, they're in trouble, and then all of a sudden they blew it. They just gave up 2 goals, and it was... And then, you know, as John Madden said, if you score more points than the other team, you usually win the game. They did not do that. They, in fact, let the other team score a significant number of points very late. Another Willie. I mean, let's be real. How many Willies are we allowed to have around? It's not even Pride Month, you know. It's getting a little excessive, all right? This locker room ain't big enough for the 2 of us. There's already one Willie in town. You got to understand here, Willie. The problem is he's actually a pretty good player. So, you know what? The more the merrier is what I always say. That's what I always say. Axel Bamba. This dude, according to the scout rating, quite good. Kind of an idiot, but he's very fancy. We like that. We like that. Okay. What are my AFCON predictions? Am I hyped? Yeah, of course I'm hyped for it. Dude, I was born to watch Asian Cup, AFCON, like very, very excited that AFCON is here. It's going to be awesome. I have not looked at the draw yet. Full disclosure. I know it's starting soon. I have not looked at it yet. My bad. Adri Yedo. Yeah, it's a little 3 strength, 4 jumping reach thing that's kind of bothering me, but you know what, man? Your contract's running out, Carlos. I don't know, man. I'm not moved. Spegelair? Okay. Andreas Spegelair. Man, I don't know why I'm so divided on this guy. Yeah, you know what? It's a pretty low bar to be on the end of contract list, because then that's when we're just going to assess whether we want to sign you or not. You go to the end of contract list first, and then we can make those sorts of decisions. All right, this guy's a goalkeeper with Lens in the 2nd division here of Vive la France. Mabruk Rai. Yeah, he moves pretty well. Yanis Ramuni. We're not sure, but we're definitely sure enough that... Oh, he's not really an end-of-contract guy, though. Your conscience, my head of youth development, has recommended him for further scouting. That's basically all that's happened there. Okay, no. Joe Riley, definitely not. He's got some pace, but not enough for him to be a huge difference maker. Yusuf Sakuna, Peter Chicola, Danny Ricagno. No, I'm not in the business of collecting these guys that know how to run but don't know how to kick a ball. They don't know how to run well enough for them to make it worth it. That's just not something that we're getting at this level, is those types of guys. They are not spawning in. Pierre Patron. Always good to have a lot of goalkeepers down there. Victorian Ongban. All right, very, very good player mentally. This guy's got it all between the ears. His contract is also running out, and he might be looking to make a little jump to Europe, get a nice paycheck. Victor Vasquez, I think we can remove him from the short list. He's 39. I mean, we'd have to dig him out of his grave to sign him. So, you know, you got to consider the expenses. Shovels, you probably need a whole crew. You got to get like a crane in here to lift the casket out. It's just a whole, you know, to sign a 39-year-old. Better left undisturbed. I mean, most world religions would tell you not to disturb it anyways. He's lucky he wasn't cremated, you know. Hard to sign somebody after that happens. Borja, hi. I would like to scout you, at least. You're apparently somebody that we should be interested in. This game feels way better with the latest update. I agree. I mean, there are still things you run into that you're like, you know, But there's less of them. That's a win. I mean, there are less of them. I don't like this guy. He plays a position where you need to be well-rounded, and he's the least well-rounded. You have one strength. Strong Breeze is taking this guy. It's putting him on the injury list. He's playing in the 4th division of Spain. So no adjustment period required. He understands the assignment. He's out for 3 to 5 months with a hip injury. And I'm already looking at him and I'm like, you know, Amin, you're going to have to work your way back in. You're going to have to work your way back in. Right now, it just ain't a thing for me. All right, you into contract. Oh, that was a nice scouting thing, though. That was a nice list of players. Glad my scouts are doing something. Thought they were just collecting paychecks for free, dude. Oh, Sammy Merrig. Can I scout him now? Stop scouting this player. What do you mean? I never started scouting this player. Nobody scouted him. God, I wanted Sammy Merrig. Oh, is the transfer window's like opening up. It's like, oh, we're going to try and get Sammy Merrig again. Yeah, maybe we cancel the loan. We go get Sammy Merrig. What's going on with Rapid Vienna? I don't know. They've been the worst team in the Conference League the entire time, dude. They have been the worst team in the Conference League the entire time. They're just bad. I don't know what's going on with them. They are just a bad team. No, Sammy Merrig we almost signed because basically using context clues, we decided he would be a star striker for us. He's a guy that has made multiple appearances for a top 5 league team. And so we figured that would be a pretty nice get for our team. But then we were unable to complete the signing because his signing page is glitched out, which would be nice to check if that's actually still the case. It's not! Yes! Yes! Remove as a transfer target. And the scouting's starting to come through. It's 16 to 20 heading. All right, he's an aerial force of nature. And our scouting assignment's actually producing results this time. All right, 10 days until we return from our winter break here. The transfer window's about to kick open, and we're going to try and make some moves here. We got a little time in this transfer window, so we're not just going to cannonball in on signing Sammy Merrig. We have Willie, we have Jurgen Locadia. But we're starting, yeah, that has been fixed. I don't know if that was fixed in the latest update or what, but it is fixed. Come on, random Japanese guy. Yeah, I like the enthusiasm, Will. I like the enthusiasm. Oh. Show team of the year? I don't know. Lamine Yamal's probably not on it. He was the 25th best player in the top 50 best players thing that like came up. 25th. I don't know who's voting for that. It's a lot of guys on my short list, I think. Monthly financial update. $2 million in debt. Better than real life. I'm just kidding. Or are I? Yeah, I mean, we're not battling for signatures on anybody. Remember, these are guys on our short list that we did not want. So don't get too sad that these offers are coming through. Chris Scott. That dude used to be the bee's knees. Peñalver, almost. All right. I am going to start the process of trying to get rid of Ruben Aranzo. Hi. The loan can't be terminated. The loan can't be terminated. Chat, the loan cannot be terminated, chat. I can't terminate the loan. I can't terminate the loan. What an unfortunate development. Dabila's got a little on his contract. You know, maybe we can find a move for Yves Dabila. Let's offer him out via transfer room. Just a little unspecified. Just see if see what the appetite is for Yves Dabila. Is there a third division team that's looking to splash $150,000, $150,000 snickerdoodles for that guy? Then Aranzo would step into his spot in the rotation. We would achieve the same thing and maybe be able to line our pockets a little bit. But yeah, Yves Dabila has not given me performances that make my jaw drag on the floor. So 50-year loan. Yeah, unfortunate. 50-year loan. The darts is unreal right now. Gotta love that. Locked in on the darts over there. All righty. Come on. Chiang, my boy Wilkin. Oh, he's gotten slower. Out. I'm out. I don't see 17 pace anymore. I'm out. And with that, I'm out. And with that, I'm out. Who's your best player? Your mom. Sorry, I'm sure she's a lovely lady. Probably Francisco Varela. It's probably Francisco Varela, if I had to guess. Yeah, I like Francisco Varela. He's a good player. How could you? I don't know. I hadn't hit a your mom joke in a long time, so it felt like the right time. All right, we are going to offer Yves Dabala out through the transfer room for a cheeky $250,000. That would be nice money. We have assets, baby.
What do you think Greg Berhalter and Lewandowski talked about?
W Hot Moms. True. W Hot Moms. Dig in. Abdoulaye Yahya has signed a deal. Ander Herrera, at the ripe young age of 37, has signed a deal with Gimnasia y Tiro. Yo. Haven't tuned in since the first video with Malia. How's the save going? Well, we're still in the second division. We're still in the fourth division in the second season. We have run into some complications. We're doing okay. A lot of snubbing going on. All right. Elias Lafranc has signed a deal. And Jesus Bareas headed to Jacksonville to play for the Armada in the USL. Oh, come on. Offers for Dabala. Offers for Yves Dabala, just to give me a little wiggle room in what we're doing. Offers for Yves Dabala. Please. Hey, what's up, Yeti? Z is washed? No, I'm learning how to play FM26. And you know what? We're first in XG this year. Even though we're in, fourth in the league. We are first in XG. Oh, my goodness. We just got a $250,000 offer from Deportivo La Coruña for Yves Dabala. Yeah! Let's go, baby! Yes! Nice offer. That's a juicy little chunk of change. That funds the club for a couple of months right there. Start the van! Start the van! Kidnap him. Put him in the van. All right, Pablo Olivares. Ismael Salguero, snubbed. Alberto Torres, sorry. Man, my extensive free player shortlist's being destroyed in January when the window opens back up. Everybody's so excited. No. Hugo Garcia snubs at Albaricia. Yeah, no, we've been playing really well. I think it's just a matter of time until it catches fire. I'm not going to overreact. I'm not going to shoot myself in the foot. We've got a fairly minor adjustment to our tactic that we have prepared to be able to employ. Should we feel like we need to, right? Should we feel like we need to employ it, we have that opportunity. And we're also looking at another striker that we might be able, he's on the loan list. We might be able to loan him in. His transfer screen has been fixed, which is hugely awesome. And we're about to get back to playing matches again. I mean, we got Rayo Vallecano B in 2 days. We're at home, back in the north coast of Africa. I mean, everything's coming up Malia here. No, I'm not going to offer him out for $300K. No, not at the level that we're at the level he's at. He snubbed them. They're in the league above us. It's a career upgrade, brother. It is, listen. It is a career upgrade. All right? It is a career upgrade. What do you mean? Yeah, we have 2 wonder kids, Jeremy. We've got Miguel and Miguel Rubio. Both came through the youth academy. What do you mean that you turned down the move? Can I talk to him about this? I'm not given the option to talk to him about... That's a great move! What's going on? Another manager sided with me in the transfer saga that's developing around Yves Dabala. I mean, it's not. It shouldn't be. It should just already be over. He got a good offer to go play for a team that, I mean, come on. Come on. Come on. You did not just reject the move up in divisions for $250,000. That was my dream right there. That was the dream offer. Like, oh, a team from the league above us needs a center back with his profile because he's a pretty good ball player. He's a pretty good ball playing center back, and it's like, nope. All right, Chad, here we go. Sanchez, Holt, Nadal Chalik, Sheikh Traore, Eder, Varela, Bendama, E.C. Ross, Ernest Ohamang, Jurgen Locadia. Mats Reitz steps into the team today. Eder, who we very rarely have coming off the bench. We're going to have him come off the bench. So consistently the best midfielder we've had. We're going to see how this plays. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's all falling apart. All right, Ohamang's over there. I just accidentally moved some random guy, Ruben Aranzo, off the bench to this spot here. So Ross... Make sure you guys are still both in the right wings. Yes, I just wanted Ruben Aranzo there instead of old Yves Dabala since he's transfer listed. Also, Pop Sheik Chop. I forgot that he was on the transfer list. Sorry. $200,000 for Pop Sheik Chop. Anybody interested? He hasn't really broken into the team, right? He's open opportunity to get Pop Sheik Chop. Open opportunity to get Yves Dabala. You can have either of them. It's a come one, come all sale. Have them all. Jazz Killzone, thank you so much for the 7 month or the year, dude. Congrats on the year. I got baited. It's Chimera that's got the 7 months. Thank you guys for supporting the stream. Enjoy the bacon. Enjoy the emotes. I really appreciate it. Here's to a year of Jeff's money, brother. Hell yeah, man. You get another one of these for that. Thanks for spending $5 of Jeff Bezos' money. All right, let's get it. Let's get swifty. Rayo Vallecano B. After our 28-day winter break to reset the chakras, we're 9 points out of automatic promotion right now. We're the favorites. I want to go out there and leave absolutely no doubt as to why. All right, we are the favorites in every match that we are playing. We are at home. I expect us to be able to go out there and win with whatever combination of players we got. You can only register 22 players at this level, and all 22 of these guys in any combination should be able to go out there and win this match. They are in 5th. We are tied with them on points. This is a hell of a way to start things. I didn't know they were still doing so well. You're rid of Sully? He's not registered. I don't know what he's doing here. I don't know why he continues to be eligible to play, but he's not registered. Sully just exists in his own world. A holdover, a break glass in case of emergency, 3rd string left back. He's going to shoot this. Man, if he scores this, it's going to be nuts. Ooh, that was on target. He did not put that over. That was on target. That would have been hot. I want to try something. Just trying it. Let's see if we can unlock Gilbert Bendama. Double playmaker. But with the amount of space we have, I think both of them can exist the way that we play. Reitz picks the ball up from the back line and shows deeper. Bendama shows like more in front of Reitz. Ritz, sorry. Pretty even right now. Obviously, not a lot of key highlights. We had literally just a free kick. Discourage long shots. Doesn't seem like a bad idea. All right, what can we shake free from this? We can still win this. I'm not gonna go crazy right now, but I'm not seeing a lot from EC Ross. He doesn't handle that well. I'm gonna yell at Jurgen Lacadia. Yeah, I can fire him up by yelling at him. EC Ross doesn't handle it well. I don't want to yell at EC, but I can yell at him. No, we don't have Miguel Rubio on the bench today. Ay, 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 ay. What are we doing? Just getting lucky is what we're doing. That pass was perfectly timed, and we got caught with our pants down. Nice step. Oh, way to work. Way to work, Jurgen. Way to work. That's what Jurgen can give us. All right, Bendama. Ohmeng, Bendama. Oh, attack! What are you? Why? They're both behind you. Why do you just wait for them to run in front of you? Nice, Chilik. Good connection. Oh, yes, we got him with a ball now. Let's go. Boom, baby! EC Ross. To Jurgen Lacadia, who does what the other striker couldn't, corral the ball and finish. Nice job, Jurgen. All right, hey, look at me. Subs. Emmanuel Intim. In. Ritz is off. Eder, you're in. Ohmeng is off. Gervinho, you're in. Yep. Good work, boys. Good work. Use those subs, use the quality we're able to bring off the bench to take control of this game now, especially with Eder and Gervinho. It's just like a second wave coming at you. That's what we need. Great showing from the center backs today. That's a weird ball. All right, meet this. Nice, Antonio. Nice, Eder. All right, Gervinho. Oh, that's well done. Oh, that's well done. EC Ross by one. Oh, it's Lacadia. It's a mistake. It's Jurgen. Oh, yo. Thank you, Francisco Varela, because Nadal Chalik's clearance hit the attacking player. Oh, I thought we were fine, and then I saw that, and I was like, we're doomed. Nice pass by Bendama. Nice pass by Lacadia. Solid touch. This isn't really what we want with all the players we have on our field to have Emmanuel Intem be the guy that's advancing everything, but he did get to the end line. I'm sorry. If we're on attacking mentality, I need Eder to step forward and get on that ball. Not here. I meant all the way. You know what? I'll take it. Nice, Bendama. Well done, Gilbert. Nice pass, Eric Holt. Bendama. Looking like a playmaker again. He's taking risks with the ball. Oh, at air. Gervinho could have squared it. Now it's Varela goes for goal! Come on, baby! Look, I know we lost our last match before that break. But we're back now. But have no fear. We have returned. And Gilbert Bandama has played well as a risk-taking middle playmaker. I think that the double playmakers kind of worked in here. I think the double playmakers kind of worked for us. Master, you saying you found a bug? I mean, you just got to report that on the forums. I mean, there's a lot of bugs in the game still. Yes, Jeremy. We're trying to hit some form. We are trying to hit some form. But, you know, it's going to be a process. As long as we keep winning matches, that process should get easier. Oh, goodness. We are now only 7 points off the top of the league. They drew. Well, that works. Unhappy with Shalik's loan agreement. Oh, it's his position. Why don't you have him playing as a center back? And the fun thing about that is I don't know if he means center back offensively or center back defensively. That's the fun thing. I don't know. Can I just make him a center back and then just make him more expressive? I mean, he's not playing as a center back in either way. You know what? I don't care. You're going to keep doing what you're doing, Nadal Shalik, until the wheels fall off. I do not care. He is not going to stop me from doing what I believe in. Not at all. All right, we've got Dabla and Pop Chic Jop offered out. Aaron, thank you for the 6 months. Thank you for supporting the stream, my brother. Congrats on your silver bacon, and thank you for spending $5 of Jeff Bezos' money. Hell yeah. Can I get a hell yeah? Record a voice note, put it in the chat. I had this bug. I played a player in the position we agreed on, and the trainer just called him back. Oh, no. It's a bruise, bro. Don't scare me like that. It's a bruise. All right, Dabble is okay with trying to find his move. Let's stop the Pop Chic job. He's like, I don't think I could be more open to leaving. And I'm like, you know, okay, fair, dude. Agent, hey, discuss. No, don't just ask agent about market interest. I mean, he already had a transfer, though. That's what I don't understand. Okay, he already had a transfer agreed upon for $250,000. That would have been a great deal for the club, and he's come around and just rejected that. But his wage demand, what are his wage demands, dude? What are his wage demands? Can I hire an intermediary? There's no interest in signing the player. I mean, that's just annoying. All right, we'll try 90,000. We're really just trying to open up the roster spot. Obviously, reducing the payroll by 100,000 wouldn't hurt, but we're 400,000 over the payroll after the board reduced the amount of payroll budget we have. So that's going to be difficult to overcome. Materials, thank you for the 4 months. I believe in Malia. Hey, look, chat, I'll be honest with you. I still believe we're going to finish first in the league. And we're going to get that out. It's only January, right? We're 7 points out, and I feel like we haven't even begun to play as well as we can. And we're 7 points out right now. I really think we're going to win the league. I think we're going to win the league. I think we're going to get promoted. It's just going to be a fight. It's going to be a fight, you know? Matt's Ritz, tight thigh. Can we stop with this? Stade d'Abidjan have made an offer. Okay. They would be able to pay enough? I mean, it's non-negotiable, 125,000. I will take it in the effort to... Board, what do you... I mean... The board says that's too little amount of money. That we cannot sell him for that amount of money because it's offensive to their sensibilities. I just don't think they're very well versed to... I just don't think they're very well versed the reality of the situation, to be perfectly honest. All right, we're gonna offer him out for nothing. Anybody want Pop Chic Job for free? We'll open it up and offer him out for free. He's not going to be able to play here. All right. This freaking Ivorian team better say yes to 185,000. I don't think they will, though. I hope they do. I hope that they do and that they accept it and he goes to play in Abidjan and life is good. But unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. The board is now stopping me from making the roster changes that I believe will make our team better. And the board's like, you know, we can't sell our assets. Yeah, well, he's going to walk for free in a year and a half. Trust me, take the money. It's a fine offer. It is a fine offer. There's nothing wrong with that offer at all. This kid's free. I don't see a lot of guys that are just lingering around completely free these days. What's wrong with him? January 16th, you don't get a lot of guys like that. Yeah, board for a semi-pro team said no to 125,000. For a backup center back, dude. For a backup center back, they said no. What's the most valuable archetype of player that you want to bring in if you're a team of my stature? You want tall center backs. Dude, they reduced it again. Oh, you can't. How can I possibly be expected to work in these conditions? You set a payroll at the beginning of the season that you have now slashed by 40%. You're not letting me sell somebody for $125,000 and you're so freaked out about the financial situation. There's absolutely no interest in Pop Chic Job. The intermediaries aren't even interested in the deal. Okay, back at it. Off that very nice win. Sanchez, Holt, Nadal, Chalik, who is improving a lot, actually. Sheik Traore, Matsritz, who's coming off of what was like a little bit of a knock. So, Eder, you're coming in. Varela, Bandama. We're going to try Gilbert Bandama from the start as a midfield playmaker this time. We've got E.C. Ross, Ernest Ohamang, and Jurgen Locadia, who's starting to find his goal-scoring form, which, thank goodness, we really, really, really appreciate that from him. Yves Dabala has attracted interest. Cartagena, we are hoping they make the call. All right, also, we are going to move Sully. Just in case, for some reason, he's occupying some sort of Oh, no, he's on a month-to-month. We can just release him. We'll just cut him. On an ineligible due to having been released by the club. We'll give Sully an opportunity to find somewhere where maybe he can make a roster and, like, actually play. We'll give him that chance. All right, Emmanuel and Tim, you are out. No, you're not. Ah, that was close. You almost had me. All right, let's see how Eder and Bendama play together in these rules. All right, let's go, boys. Get after it now. Get after it now. Get after it now. Yeah, the board is just bullying me at this point. They've cut my wage budget by 40% over the course of this season. We've gone semi-pro. I've managed to deliver a team that's still odd-on favorite to win the league. We've built that team. Dude, we just got to win now, you know? We just got to win now. We got to get this team up to a level where it's professional again and the board isn't, you know, feeling impending doom or something. All right, boys. Little road match today. Little road match today. Colquense. They don't look like a very good team. So, you know, they're coming off back-to-back 0-0 draws. Well, we're cooking. We have 86% possession right now after 5 minutes. Nice pressure. Nice pressure. Antonio Sanchez, good. Gilbert Bendama, bad. Good, Eder. Ohameng, chance to run, chance to pass. I don't like that. Honestly, Ernest, you know, I didn't want to say it out loud. He hasn't been playing terribly, but not a lot of goal contributions from Ernest Ohameng recently. We've been getting good performances out of Varela, but we have not seen a lot out of Ohameng. He carried us early in the season. We're not seeing that right now. Come on, boys. Get us something. Get us something here. All right, Holt. Nice play by Sanchez. Oh, there's the run. There's Ohameng. Right on cue with that miss, wasn't he? Yeah, I'm not happy. I don't think we're playing well. I don't think we're taking this game to them nearly as much as we should be, considering the amount of the ball that we have right now. They seem to be posing just about no threat to us. And I think we should be doing better. Just unbelievable defensive AI at work here. I mean, you have to behold the way my center backs chose to defend this. So we've got Eric Holt and Antonio Sanchez and Eder. Eder decides to go to this guy. Eric Holt then, as the ball hits the ground, like stops running and then starts again. Could have been right there at that ball to try and cut that off. Nice. Play him. Good, Jurgen. Now I can't pause. We're getting hit with the pause bug again. All right, Ross is off. Oheming's off. Traore's off for N10 because my bench has just gotten jumbled by me clicking around. Nadal Chalik's not playing well, so we're going to go get... Again, nothing should be happening in the background, but maybe it is. Maybe we just happen to score a goal right now. All right, those changes preserve the tactic and are necessary right now for us to go get this match, please. Okay, I still can't pause, so we're just going to make this change while everybody's moving around. You are a midfield playmaker. You are an attacking midfielder. All right, now. You are there, and you're just holding in that spot. It's really nothing tactically I can do there. Loving the fact that I can't pause, by the way. That's really adding to this. Okay. Holt is anxious. We'll take Holt off. Can I have El Muatani, please? Have to roll the dice a little bit with our defense. All right, changes are in. I don't know, chat. Team just wasn't at the races today. That second goal, I mean, it's just walking between two center backs, a ball straight from their back line that we let him bring down and just walk into the goal. There's really, there's nothing tactical in that. It's just like my center backs just have to be better in that situation. I don't know why they would allow that to happen. And I give us a really attacking tactic, and we just create nothing with it. Not able to create a single thing. I mean, a disaster of a match. If we're going to play like this, we're not going to accomplish anything the entire year. This is just a nightmare of a match. Really terrible. Really, really terrible. That is the sort of match that will knock us out of the playoffs entirely if we play like that. To be honest, I mean that is the worst match we played all season. That is the worst match we played all season. I mean, that team is what? What team was that? I think that was Coquense. Yeah, I mean they had 15. That was their third win of the season. I mean, That was their third win of the season, you know? That's just the worst match that we played all year. It's not even close. That was a complete disaster. We're changing our tactic. We're going to the other one. We're gonna take our best two center backs, which would be right now Holt and Sanchez. Nadal Chelik is going to be moved to the bench. We are going to put in Mats Ritz. He is going to be a deep-lying playmaker, I guess. Adair is going to be a channel midfielder, and Gilbert Bandama is going to be there. Oh, Lord. Chalik is going to be in that spot. Iranzo's coming out, and... yeah, this is why we need to dump Dabala and Pop Sheik Job, honestly, because... my board won't accept that. My board won't accept that. They will only accept $200,000 at the lowest for a guy I'm telling them we don't need. They have turned that money down. The logic of a toddler that we have to somehow overcome here. Pretty ridiculous. Okay. We'll do goalkeeper sub now. The way this scrolls when you carry just doesn't make any sense for my brain, clearly. Or we do Brown Irabor. Give us another forward option. I need to move these guys off my team. I need to move these guys off my team. It has to happen. It's not happening. It needs to happen. Okay, if I can't transfer him for anything less than $200,000, then can I at least loan him? Please. Wow, what a terrible result that was. What do you think FM has to do to get that FM hype back? Here in Denmark, I'm streaming the game in Danish. The talk's usually when people pop in. Wasn't it bad? Isn't there a lot of errors in the game? Do you think FM will do something to make people change their minds? I mean, yeah, I think Football Manager messed it up. They messed it up, like, pretty massively. They've tried to fix it over the last month, but it still has issues. And basically, they just got to release a good game next time. They have to release a good game next time. And they probably will, but the board's not going to accept this. The board's not going to accept this offer. I accept this offer. Will the board accept it just to troll me? Maybe. There they go. Board blocks the Yves Dabala deal. Can only accept an offer of $185,000. But hey, let's lower the wage budget for a third time. Maybe that'll work. Maybe that's the solution to all of our problems. Not selling a player for a pile of cash. Okay, we're getting loan offers, so at least we'll be able to free this up. Optional fee of $275,000 at the end of the season. Yes. That sounds good. Thank you. We have at least found a loan for Yves Dabala. Adair's ill. Nice. Come up with this elaborate tactic that's going to... he'll be back, though. Elaborate tactic designed to use him, and he's ill. Can you structure it so the board will accept? I mean, I'm not the one creating these offers, all right? 90% of his salary. He doesn't like RC grass. Why does he not like RC grass? Hey, can you, okay, non-negotiable offer? Yeah, it's fine. I'm very confused as to what's happening right now, but I thought that was the team that offered before. But let me go to recruitment and let me go to transfer activity. All right. All right. Whatever. Why did that pop up now? I thought it already popped up. Mize, thank you for the 3 years. And damn it, Dan Kim, thank you for the 35 months.
How was your year overall?
Yeah, my year overall has been great, dude. I, you know, learned a lot. We've made some great videos. I think I hit some writer's block in some ways, and then tight hamstring. He's fine. Yeah, I've worked my way out of that. I think we've kind of restructured Zealand Corp in a way where I'm like, okay, we're going to be able to attack the future now. I'm excited about that. But, oh, Adler raided in. Oh, shoot, dude. Thanks for raiding in. Hope you had a good stream. Yeah, if you don't follow my brother, he streams Football Manager. Honestly, he's been able to stream it a lot more than I have recently. So if you're looking for somebody that sounds exactly like me. Sorry, the raid notification didn't go off. I don't know why. I didn't get the old ping, but he does not want to go down to squad player. All right, Willie. Rui Patricio, can you resolve this issue? I doubt that he can. All right, you wanted to see me? Supposed to be a regular starter. My playing time hasn't reflected that. Squad player, I wouldn't be happy about that. Promise. Okay. All right, Willie, we are going to try to work you into the first team more. You better be scoring, though. I actually win. Cool. Cool. Yeah, they won the double. He won the Pizza Cup in League 2, which is a very nice double. Damn. Yeah, no, we were feeling pretty good about ourselves until the last match where we lost to a team in the relegation zone 2-0. But no, we've been getting kicked in the nuts by, it's really our board. It's really our board. Our board has been diabolical. I don't know if you heard, but after the first season, we missed the playoffs by, I think it was like one match. It was 1 or 2 points. And then the board took us semi-professional. And then, after setting the new wage budget for the beginning of the season, the board has gone on to reduce our wage budget by almost half. Yeah, I'm not driving the team to bankruptcy. The board's just doing insane stuff. The board has dropped the wages on 2 separate occasions in a way that adds up to nearly half of our wage budget being cut. So that's been fun. We're working on overcoming that. And we have cooked up this new tactic that's going to be a whole barrel of laughs, and I can't wait, personally. Out of possession. I think out of possession, this is going to be a very, very good tactic. I think we're going to be way more threatening out of possession than we have been. All right. Okay, our bench. Dabala, we're looking to move. He's got his loan move right now. Pop Chic, Dabala, we're also trying to move. Or Pop Chic, Diop, we're trying to move. We can't cancel Aranzo's loan, so we're just kind of stuck with Aranzo right now. But we do have the chance to open up a roster spot to be able to get somebody else in. I'm going to give Willie a start. Willie's been asking for playing time, and Licati has been better, but he hasn't been unbelievable. Okay, guys, this team's in 12th. This team is in 12th. We should be able to go out here and just dominate this match. Our match sharpness is weird because of that winter break, but I'm thinking about scheduling a friendly, honestly. I'm thinking about scheduling a midweek friendly to get our match sharpness up. We owe them. Great. I've got a built-in awesome team talk. We owe them. Somebody please score a goal. Please. Yeah, we are 9 points off the top with a match in hand right now, and the top is automatic. Only 34 matches in the league this season. We have 14 matches left to make that up. We got to turn up right now. We need to get hot. We need to win like 10, like 11 of those last 14 matches. If you're looking at it objectively, we need to win like 11 of those last 14 matches. That would be pretty sweet. Away! Great start. Oh, that would be because this is flipped. That didn't have anything to do with the goal that they scored, but at some point in all of the jumbling around of everything, the center back and the defensive midfielder got flipped. Which remarkably had nothing to do with the goal, again. Probably should have. That's just like a brutal out of possession mistake, but that's just a corner that we just got beat on a corner. We had a good team talk. We've got like the built-in great team talk. We're just not creating anything. We have such an unbelievably aggressive tactic. We have the best offense in the league. We've had the best offense in the league for the entire year by a lot. And we're just creating nothing. And we're leaving our, like, obviously we're going to be available to, if they time it up perfectly, to that ball that they just played. But I'm not worried about that as long as we're able to create a ton. We're doing nothing. This is such an aggressive tactic. It's unbelievable. And we're getting outplayed. We're playing worse than we were. I mean, we're just getting beat. We're just getting beat right now. But yeah, I thought that maybe we were forcing it too much, so I turned it down to positive. But I mean, that's just a bad pass from a guy that's, you know, better than any other midfielder in this league. It's just a bad pass. He just passed it straight to the other team. We haven't had a highlight the entire half. This new tactic that's, you know, supposed to give us more defense and layers, which I figured would help those counters, particularly the counters up the middle. Yeah, I mean, I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed at how this team is playing right now. I couldn't even begin to tell you what's wrong. Show a bit of desire. We're going to send a message here. We're going to make some subs at halftime. Varela is put in just an embarrassing performance. I think Traore's put in an embarrassing performance. The entire front three, I think, has put in an embarrassing performance. I think we sub out the entire... I think we make all 5 subs at halftime. I think we're at that point. We're at that point of underachievement in this team. The amount of underachievement in this team, we make all 5 subs at halftime. I mean, that was just inexplicably bad. We cannot tolerate that. We have way better players on the bench that can come in and do something. We're making all 5 subs at halftime. I hate the amount of clicking accuracy required to be able to do this, but that. I mean, according to the stats, we're playing our way back into this game, but we shouldn't be playing our way back into this game. We should be destroying this team. I mean, talent for talent, player for player. This is literally no contest. It's not even close. they're not even in the same neighborhood. That's fine. That's well done. I'm just amazed. I am amazed at how little we are creating. Like we have not had a highlight in this game. I am actually amazed at how little we're creating. Like I can't even believe it. I don't even know what to say. Should be impossible. I mean, everything down to the team talk, to the dynamics, and like everything is saying, I don't get it. I mean, I hope we can steal this at the end here, but I really don't. I don't get it. And that's the highlight we get. Is a 25-yard shot from my backup left back who I had to sub in at halftime. All right, boys, come on. I realize that we have been pretending like we are not actually playing a match for the first 75 minutes, but I would like for us to try now. Brown Irabor. Emmanuel and Tim would be a very unlikely pairing to be the guys that turn this around. Bendama. I hate that pass. I hate everything about that. We got 8 guys in the box, and we're going back to Mats Ritz for a shot from 30 yards. They do that too much. I don't know how to get them to cross more. Maybe you just tell them cross from byline. I like, we'll try that. Like, if I'm telling them where to cross from, then maybe that's where they're going to want to cross from. They're going to look for that, cross more, get to the byline, and get that ball in. Attaboy, DeLima. This could be really nice. All right, DeLima. All right. All right. All right. Somebody's trying today. All right, Gilbert, Emmanuel. I mean, at least he crossed it. Maybe we just have to tell them to cross it. At least he crossed the ball. At least we're awake. We've been asleep the entire game. I just missed that. Yeah, get it wide. Oh, you gotta get that in front of him. Oh my, Gilbert. Stop shooting from there, bro. God, just kill the move every time. You're killing the mood. I mean, we've got the best offense in the league, and we just lost 2-0 on the road against a team in the relegation zone. Now we're playing a mid-table team, and we haven't scored again. Like, I have no issue with the way that we've defended in this match. We've given up 1 goal on a corner. We just, like, we set up to we're going to outscore you, and we can't score right now, all of a sudden. Like, giving up 2 goals and 1 goal, those are very winnable matches for us, usually. The issue is that we're not scoring. And the issue really in these last 2 matches is we're not creating chances to score. Like, normally when we're not scoring in the past, it's been like, oh, I had 2.5 XG. DeLima's playing well. Play it wide. Not the other one, the wide open one. Good save. That's actually an insane save by Rui Patricio. We shouldn't be losing that header, but you know if it's a highlight that we are going to lose that header. So that's frustrating. Yeah, oh my God, he's just not very good. All right, this is actually a highlight. It'd be pretty sick if we could steal a draw here. Don't even show me the corner. Well, chat, yeah, I really don't know what to do about that. We've got a team that at every position is more talented than the teams we're playing against. I'm going to arrange a friendly. I think maybe match sharpness is causing problems for us. We're going to arrange a friendly. It's the only thing I can think of. It's the only thing. Maybe we're just not match sharp enough, so that's why we're not able to open up teams. I mean, those are 2 back-to-back losses of inexplicable horror. Inexplicable horror. You guys don't realize that my board's going to reject that offer the moment that I accept it, right? You don't even understand what you're walking into with that offer, okay? No, I mean, we probably will go back to the previous tactic in the next match. We probably will go back to the previous tactic in the next match. I think just our match sharpness is just bad, dude. It's just bad. It's really bad. I think maybe as a semi-pro team, we're just going to have to start scheduling midweek friendlies like once a month to try and be more match sharp. You know, now we're 9 points off it again. We're tied with Rayo Vallecano. We're 4 points behind Merida. Merida, who we're just better than. We're 1 point safe right now in playoffs. I mean, these teams are not good. They're all dropping points all over the place. Somehow we're still 9 points off the top of the league. If we'd won those 2 matches against bad teams, we'd be 3 points off the top of the league right now. And we lost them both. Like, that's the type of opportunity that we're missing right now. What? You want to strengthen the squad? Yes, I would love to manage Barcelona, but we don't have them, Janice. We can't sign them. In fact, we can't sign anyone. I couldn't sign a ball boy right now if I wanted to. Janice? How the finances? They were great. We were in a great position. We were well under our wage budget, feeling great. My board has since cut the wage budget by 40%. While not agreeing to sell a player that we should have sold. So I just ran my entire starting lineup through a friendly, which we won 6-1, so that'll reset the chakras. And we should have something resembling match sharpness now after playing that match. All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go schedule another one. We're going to schedule another friendly, all right? Yeah. You're probably surprised. You were like, bro, there's no way he's going to schedule all these friendlies. Yes, he is. He's going to schedule a friendly against another local team. And not only that, we're going to be making $6,000 for every one of these friendlies that we're scheduling. So, meantime, Yves Dabala, if you could please accept this transfer so that we can go make whatever move we're going to be able to make. And last roll of the dice here on Pop Chic Jop. If I click set pieces on the tactic screen one more time, I am going to commit an act of football manager terrorism. Okay, offer out. Obviously, nobody. Ask agent about market interest. Nobody's interested. We know that. Okay, contract. I'm going to offer you mutual termination. You're not going to play. He's unwilling to terminate his contract. Okay. Offer out via transfer room. I doubt my board would accept it, but we would definitely be open to a $0 transfer where he's able to go somewhere. Loan is done. Yves Dabel is on his way out. That is great news. Okay. We have at least removed one veteran player from our squad registration. This opens up the possibility of us being able to loan somebody in for free. Something we are very interested in. Okay. Who's loan listed? Right. Pedro VR is loan listed. Oh, yeah, he's a mega stud. For what? They would require no salary contribution. See, this is what I'm talking about. We could get Pedro VR into this team for no salary contribution whatsoever. Alvaro Cortez. Because we can't contribute a salary. It's free loans or die here. Would we want to do that? Would we want to go with a winger? Would we want to go with a striker? What happened to the Lebanese guy? What was his name? Can I see their squad, please? Men's national team. Key players. Okay, strikers. Sammy Merrig. He's injured right now after an ankle sprain. Still unlisted? Make Monaco an offer for Sammy. All right, we'll keep an eye on that on deadline day, but I think we go get the other guy right now. He's on the default short list. Bro, he should be on the yes list. Okay, let me go to the loan short list as well, because I feel like I haven't done a good job of parsing out guys that would be helpful for us. So Morante, Jose Antonio Morante. Yeah, I mean, he's quick. He's explosive. Do you get you guys fired up for the next game by getting a red and watching it from the couch? Yes, let me just go get ejected real quick. That would be wise. Cooler heads prevail. Jose Antonio Morante, Paul Rivera, Matteo Ciancelapore, Rafael Pontello, Jordan Pojas, the 19 jumping reach guy, Ruben Quintero. It's not a difference maker. Yeah, like that's what we need. We need guys that are going to come in and be huge difference makers. And Morante is a guy that definitely should be on the yes list. I think that's very clear. I think Jordan Pojas should be a guy that's on the yes list as well. But I think it's the other kid. I think it's the defensive midfielder. I think it's Pedro VR. He's got a lot to offer. He obviously moves really well physically. Mentally, he's got everything going on. I think that we can get this guy. We know we can get this guy in for free. I think we go grab him. I think we go grab him. All right. I would like to deselect that. I mean, what positions can he play? He can kind of play midfield a little bit. Okay. I would like to deselect that and make it non-negotiable, and then they're adding money in that I can't afford. So, how about deep lying playmaker, dude? How's deep lying playmaker sound? Sound good? Yeah, okay. Good deal. He offers a lot to the team. We loan out Yves Dabel. We're looking at VR immediately as the kind of roster swap continues here. He's rejected the loan. Well, that's good. Let's step that up a little bit. If I make you an important player. Oh, good. This is new. I can't, I now can't offer. Intermediary, convince him to find a new club. You've asked before, fine, I know, I'm not gonna ask again. I just wanted to try one more time, dog. I just wanted to try one more time. All right, offer out loan. We're looking for loans for Pop Chic Job. Anybody interested in a loan? Yeah, we're just going to have to level up the playing time that he would get. And hopefully when he... Oh, wait. No, I wasn't able to offer again. I think we've just found a new transfer glitch. Because I actually wasn't able to make the offer. Like, there's no... So they fixed it a little bit.
Merry Christmas when it comes, Zed. Thanks for all the entertainment.
They fixed it so that this bar didn't go away, but they forgot to fix it so that the offer button stayed. So they have made steps in improving the transfer bug. No, this bug is new, yeah, because it used to just be this whole area was gone. Now the area is still there, but I can't offer him anything. Baby steps, you know, baby steps. We're walking in the ability to, I don't know, sign a player. That feels kind of important. That feels kind of important for the game, right? To be able to sign a player. You know? That seems all right. Imbash, thank you for the 23 months. Gaffer, thank you for the 21 months. Merry Christmas to you, Gaffer. Thank you for the good vibes.
Seems good.
Ah, man. That's a letdown when we really needed a boost. That is a letdown when we really needed a boost right there. All right, Alvaro Cortez. Are they making this guy available for free? Would not require any salary. All right, I am interested in making a loan offer for Alvaro Cortez, please. I think he has a chance to be a great, great player for us. So let's see if Cortez would like to accept an offer to come play. And then obviously if we're looking like we're going to be playing that 5 at the back the rest of the year, cool, he's rejected the offer. And as we know, once they reject the offer, there is no chance for us to sign him. Boom. All right, at least we understand the bug now. Once I get rejected, then I can't offer again. I just finished watching the YouTube vids. How far it is the skip time? This should be the first stream after the YouTube vids end, so you're not missing out on that much. But we've had a pretty wild day today. Oh yeah, Vasquez. This guy's supposed to be like nuts. You want to trial with me now? Guy just never accepted a trial with us. I mean, is there a way to get this bug to go away, or? All right. I'm cooked, bro. I'm cooked. I need a mental reset. Those were two very difficult losses. But I'll tell you what, we're going to be back on tomorrow morning. We're going to be back on tomorrow morning, and we're going to get after it. We're going to finish this deadline day strong. But running into that bug and losing those two matches, dude, we just need a reset, you know? It's been a long day. I was working this morning. I had to go to the dentist office. We just need a little mental reset. We're going to come back at it. We're going to attack it tomorrow morning. We are going to attack it tomorrow morning. We are going to get somebody in that is going to make this team better, and we're going to start winning matches again. Because it is very difficult for us to not score for 2 straight matches, and that's exactly what just happened. So we're going to go start scoring buckets of goals again, and we will be fine. But love you guys. Fist bump. We're just headed off today, but I will be on earlier tomorrow. I'm going to be on earlier in the morning, and I hope to see you guys there. Congrats if your team made it through the Conference League. It's great to be back. I mean, it was, when we were winning. But it was always great to see you. And thank you to everybody that supports the stream and everything. Roku Baba, Van Stauffenberg, thank you so much for the 2 months. I really appreciate it, guys. Bye. Bye, YouTube.